What up, though, my babies?
What's the deal?
My loves, my friends. It's your girl Jen checking in. You're extremely colorful, slightly thick, bestie, friend, cousin, lover, grandma, whatever you need me to be. Okay, I'm showing up if you're in that space. This here is a safe space. It's time to talk it out. It's your boy T Double. He's
What's up?
checking the live feed.
What's up? What's up? It's your boy back with another one.
And it's episode 30.
I'm trying to tell you up there, you know what I'm saying? All the way up there. It's up and it's stuck after that.
Absolutely. So we appreciate you guys for shooting with us in the gym. If you stick around to the about the halfway mark, second or third hour, it'll probably be a Dirty 30, the Dirty 30 episode. So look forward to that. That should be fun.
Absolutely.
What else we got to look forward to, T Double? Except for the top of your beautiful thick head up
just
here.
bunch of great information bunch of great information as usual. It's usually how it goes, you know, a bunch of great updates for the good, the bad, and the ugly, you know. So it's a lot of up and coming, you know, a lot of up and coming stuff to talk about, to inform you guys with the new news, the old news, the updates, the everything in between. You know what I'm saying? So.
Absolutely. Well, as you know, we're from Detroit, so I'll keep it going. What up, though? Is you cool? Because I'm cool, but a lot of us here in Detroit is not cool because there's been a lot of crazy stuff going on here in the D.
Yeah, on the regular.
The parks have been getting shot up. Kids, pew pew. Listen, and I'm not, this is not in no way condoning this behavior, okay? But prayers up and shout out to the little 13-year-old boy that shot the little girl at the park because he was trying to take up his sister. Like, these people, the kids ain't supposed to be protecting themselves and each other. Parents, we got to do better. This 13-year-old boy had no business having to feel like he had to go take a pew-pew to the park to protect his sister. But, I mean, honestly, the kids got pew-pews nowadays. So, I kind of understand where you're coming from. It's like you got to have a pew-pew to go to the park. In Detroit.
Just to go outside here is bad, man. No matter
In
what
Chicago, it was 70-something pew-pewings over the weekend. 70-plus pew-pewings, and like a bunch of people passed away.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, man.
I can't even be mad at Agent Orange for sending the dang on national
everybody, man. Shit.
National Guard to these cities because, I mean, for real,
Yeah.
it's dangerous. So everybody, make sure you stay prayed up, stay out the way. I hope everybody had a safe and happy holiday weekend, holiday
happy
today.
Labor Day. Yeah,
happy Labor Day. I hope you had the day off.
Hey, thanks for tuning in.
Hey.
Yeah, you know.
What's
Hopefully, got some good food today, some good barbecue. Hopefully, anyway. You know,
or yesterday.
if I ain't had no good barbecue over the weekend, hopefully you went somewhere that you wanted to go at least. Got some good food from somewhere.
Yeah. Because everybody ain't into barbecue, but hopefully you had good food, good fellowship, good family, fun.
I got mine. I hope you got yours. It's on both sides.
I'm mad I ain't get one, but not for real.
I got mine. I hope you got yours.
Y'all know me.
The Powerball is at $1.1 billion. You know, I got my, I contributed my little piece, of course. Fingers is always crossed for anything that's possible.
Prayers up. I hope T Double win, but if T Double don't win tonight, I hope don't nobody win, so we can go up higher and I can win.
Absolutely, right? You know, because if I win, everybody good. You know what I'm saying?
Especially those of you who've been shooting with us in the gym. If you could prove you a pre-subscriber, like you was subscribed before we hit the number, dog, we mess around give you a couple thousand. Shoot, with 490 million.
Yeah, we throwing a cash prize party.
We finna turn into the new cash grab Detroit.
Absolutely. That would be a thing. Yeah, you know, I was just throwing that out there, man. You know, people are always looking for the come up, the time that something can possibly happen for you. I don't really condone gambling. Don't be a gambleaholic.
No,
you got an extra couple of dollars. No. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I feel like if you're feeling like that, and the money is supposed to support the schools here, which I'm sure it doesn't. But
I just want to say, I wish they'd stop telling that lie, because they don't be giving Detroit public schools not a dime of that money. Because if that's the case, all our grandmas been running up the numbers for decades, and the schools should have tissue and new books then, if that's the truth. So they sending our grandma's number money out to Oxford and Wixom and Hale, Michigan, where the Klan is at. But anyway, I digress.
Yeah. Seeing like some blinking from this light, and I don't know what's going on. It's bothering me a little bit. Okay, there it is. Yeah, so you know, true. I don't believe that it goes to the schools, but you know, just a theory, something that they say. But you know, just to be a person that you never know, you can be that person that just win. You know, it may get you out of a jam.
At least a couple dollars.
You know, hey, listen, you don't gotta win the big prize.
Somebody won $1 million, right?
A couple people won $1 million. There were a couple of drawings that won $1 million. So. You know, that's possible. You know, you can just be somewhere in the loop where you get enough money to just carry you over, you know. So that was why I did it, you know. I don't condone it, but hey, I do. If you got a couple extra, why not? You know, if you was just going to go and blow it anyway, why not up your chances to win a couple million? Or
yeah, instead of buying a pack of cigarettes.
Yeah, agreed. You know, on the Detroit topic of things. Was where we at, and it's just there are a lot of crazy things that I kind of wanted to speak about too. I seen a situation where I don't know if it's two different situations or if it's one, but the thing is, the area is the same. The problem is the same, so it seems that it could be a linked situation where a little 17-year-old young lady, if I'm not mistaken.
I heard she was 16, but
is missing Dejanay from.
Oh, she missing?
She's so there's one article that she's missing, and then because she's missing from the 2900 block of Oakman, and there's a video floating around on social media where a woman is on Oakman. There's two shoes in the street, and she says that she just seen a young lady get snatched up and put into a white van and drove off. She said the people just hopped out, grabbed her fast. She said she called the police or whatnot. She did everything that she could at the time, and she said she was waiting for the police during the time of her making the video. But she tried to record the shoes and say, if you remember these shoes, if your kid had on these shoes, whoop, she couldn't really see what type of clothes she had on because she seen like the back view of her or whatnot. It just seemed like the incident is in the same area that the young lady is missing from. So, which is why I was kind of trying to figure out is that first off, was it real? Because a lot of people were saying that she's not showing nothing other than the shoes, like, and she crying, like, you know what I'm saying, like people do anything for clout. Now, I do understand that on these apps, on these social media sites, people post whatever. Yeah, this was on, but then again, immediately after that, the area that she's in, because I can see the streets, I know exactly, been there. It's like Oakman and like Linwood. The area that she's in is all in Oakland. And immediately after that, I see an article about a young lady missing from that area. So then that's why it threw me, and I did a little digging to try to figure out, was it linked, connected? I could not figure it out. I had nothing to kind of just tell me yes or no. But prayers out to that young lady. Hope she's found safe somewhere, you know.
Yeah, this is just too much, man. These kidnappings, please keep an eye and like keep your kids on a leash. Keep them out the street. And nowadays, you have to keep your kids on a leash, even the older teens,
Absolutely.
because as you can see, these kids are old being kidnapped. You know what I mean? The girl that was 16 that just got kidnapped and beat her braces, beat out her mouth because she allegedly supposedly stole $20,000 for some kid's mama. And in my opinion, the mama need to be locked up, because why you got your daughter out here going to avenge your $20,000? Now you got to try to come up with $100,000 to get your baby out of jail,
Absolutely.
idiot.
Absolutely.
That $20,000 is not worth it. And I understand you don't like to feel like somebody done played you, stole from you, none of that. Nobody likes that.
And if
But you got
$100,000
to
is just her
pick your
body,
battle.
you still got lawyer fees, you still got all
What?
that too. So you about to pay quadruple
worth
that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not about to say 20,000 is little, because to somebody who don't got it, that's a lot.
In 2025, we got to get out of that poverty mindset, because to somebody that don't got it, $20,000 ain't nothing. Not enough to risk your whole livelihood and freedom.
Somebody ain't now. It's not poverty to say that my money is my money. 20,000. You don't know what somebody went through to get that.
It's not worth your life. I don't care what they
That's
went through.
you're right. That's what you say during the pandemic. People risk their life for that. That what you want to call that little 20,000 or whatever. That little 20,000 changed some people whole little what they risked it for. Some people got a whole different way of what they doing and what they doing, like how they're making money now off that what you call little 20,000. I don't. That's
It's still a little $20,000
that's
compared to your life.
Right, but that's devaluing money.
Money ain't got no value compared to your life.
Yep.
Money got value compared to your life.
That's just taking the value away from the money. To say a little 20,000, but if somebody was to hand you 20,000, you're not gonna be like, oh, I don't want that little 20,000. You about to be
It's
like,
not
oh,
worth my
yeah.
life, though.
A dollar ain't worth your life. $1 million. I never said no amount of money was worth a life, but it still has value. That's what I said. Just because it has value does not mean I said the value is worth a life. A lot of stuff has value. That doesn't mean it's worth a life, but it has a value, is what I'm saying. That's what I was speaking on. But I just wouldn't, no, I wouldn't do nothing crazy for no money. But it's not. Some people are in situations where could have been everything. That's all they know. That's their last. People don't rationally think when it comes down to this. You can't expect a person to lose a lump sum and just be thinking like, oh yeah, okay, it's cool, I just lost it. Everybody's not gonna think like that. People lose $10 and go crazy. So I mean, it's just everybody not gonna think the same is what I was basically saying. So I mean, it's just crazy to say, like, to expect that, to think that everybody kind of gonna think
I
that.
didn't never say that everybody was gonna think the same, but I don't care what nobody say. $20,000 ain't worth me killing somebody. It's not. That's my opinion.
Understood.
I done touched, 20, 50,
Understood.
and I done also been homeless in a shelter. So it's not worth it.
Understood.
I'm not going to prison for 20 years for $20,000.
People doing it for less.
I don't care what people doing. It don't make it right. It make it
absolutely,
stupid.
absolutely. But
that's
just
why
because
ain't no man's
what
going
you
to
choose
jail.
to do don't make it right neither, though. That's just your choice. That's
But
your
what I'm
preference
talking
of
about
things.
is
So.
that it's dumb. And my point that I
You
was
saying
making,
what you don't you
my
wouldn't do it.
point, no, that's not what that's what I'm saying, but that's not the only thing I'm saying. I'm saying when somebody else do it, it's stupid, it's not worth it, and that's what they going to jail. And if they don't go to jail, 9 times out of 10, them type of people don't never really prosper. The good Lord karma comes back on them type of people.
Still, at the end of the day, that's still your opinion. Is how you feel. That's what you think should happen.
I mean, this is a podcast. That's what we do.
Right.
We talk our opinion.
Right. That's what I'm saying. So what I'm saying is that don't make the next person wrong for thinking the exact opposite. That don't make them wrong.
That don't make somebody wrong for thinking that it's okay to unalive somebody for $20,000. That don't make them wrong.
That's their opinion. That's how they feel.
No,
are you wrong?
That's wrong. So that's why it's against the law. It's morally wrong in the Bible. Your opinion, just because it's your opinion, don't make it right.
So first off, I thought you said they beat the braces out of her. I thought.
But they attempted to murder her, though.
Right.
Is what I'm saying.
And the person who had the money stolen.
If they would have hit her in the wrong way at any point, it could have went way past that. So
and the person who had the money stolen from them was not neither one of the persons that did it, though, right?
It was their mother.
Right, but the person who had the money stolen from them wasn't neither one of the persons who did it. So what I'm saying is how that person felt about their money being stolen. They didn't go out and do nothing. They expressed how they felt, and someone else went out and did it. So that person is wrong for saying, I don't even like how this happened. I wish I wish this happened to that person. That's how they felt. Now, if you went out
that don't mean it's right. I don't care how they feel. That was not right for them to go beat on somebody over $20,000.
You're right.
So where they almost died.
You're right.
A minor.
Absolutely correct. Absolutely.
I don't even know how we even.
Because we were speaking.
We're not justifying this.
No, we were speaking opinions. I was just trying to say my opinion, but I'm gonna just let you say yours. We were speaking opinions on as far as how you feel and how a person feels and what makes them right and not right.
Law, that's not right.
I specifically spoke on how a person feels. If they feel like that, they can feel like that, and that just because they feel like that. That don't make them wrong for having a feeling to say I feel like this should happen or I feel like that or that don't
make you wrong.
It's a feeling.
That's morally wrong.
That's a feeling. Feelings are feelings. People do wrong stuff, have wrong feelings all the time. People will sit up. Oh, thank you. That's it. They wrong. Thank you. That's what we were saying.
I don't know what we're saying that's different. I don't know what you saying that I'm not saying.
I'm just saying people are entitled. People are entitled to have their own feelings, and if you are not entitled to have your own feelings, that means you got to think like you got to have a one-way thought, which means that we all should be doing one thing one way all the time. That's the same way.
Anyway,
because you're not entitled to think your own way, or that's how I was saying. But because I thought you were saying we was a podcast, we could kind of talk about what we want. We talk about opinions. That's what we were talking about. But, okay, all right. Anyway, that came from the little girl that I was talking about that I thought that was missing. I seen another little incident where it's been a lot of car crashes lately where a lady lost her 8-year-old and her 16-year-old in a car accident, and I was trying to see again. Was this tied to this T-bone car accident that 3 people were unalived in? And I couldn't find the names of the 3 people or the ages. But the lady was in an accident and lost her 2 kids, 8 and 16. And I couldn't find the ages, so it didn't help me link it all up too. And that kind of just threw me off. But with these cars, we also got to be very careful, man. Y'all driving at high speeds, late night, lights off probably, you know what I'm saying, running through red lights, going backwards on the freeway. It's just a bunch of stuff that's just not it with these cars, with these kids. It's just not it. And there's a lot of lives just being lost because of the decisions being made with a lot of these things that's going on. So I just want to say about those cars, man, let's just do better. I see a lot of crazy stuff going on as well. People swerving through traffic, like knowing traffic is stopped, but trying to swerve through, knowing people coming to a stop to run the light. It's crazy. it's insane. You know, people are walking out here. Um, all type of stuff. You know, people walking with kids. People, you know what I'm saying? It's kids walking by themselves. Every kid is not just really aware of where they at, where the car is coming from. Sometimes they caught off guard. Oh, you know, gotta look back. School is starting back. It's gonna be way more kids outside. Way much more kids crossing streets in these cluttered areas. You know, so let's make sure we doing better with these cars, especially around this time. That we got a lot of more kids in the traffic, you know, as actually pedestrians, like kids are actually walking, crosswalking, you know what I'm saying, doing all that. So let's get better with that because we just kind of losing it right now. And it's in every aspect. We just kind of losing it in every way. This kind of touched me in a way because I was once this kid. 13-year-old kid passes away from eating 3 packs of dry noodles. And I know, you know,
What?
noodles is
Wait a minute.
quick
What?
meal. Yeah, a quick meal we sent our kids to. He ate 3 pack of dry noodles.
With the sauce?
I don't know if the sauce was on there. He just didn't eat it he didn't cook it. And it expanded in his stomach and blocked his intestines or from him breathing and stuff like that. It clogged him up, and he had to be rushed to emergency immediately. But it wasn't nothing that they can do by that time. It was just like too late. The story was he started throwing up later after he ate like 3 packs of dry noodles just back to back. He started throwing up later with a sharp pain in his stomach, is what he said to his parents, is why.
And how old was this baby?
He was 13 to be exact. And he said he had a sharp pain in his stomach, so his parents took him to the hospital because he was throwing up like continuously, rapidly, back to back. But, you know, somewhere he was like, you know, it had expanded and started blocking something inside, and it just it was too much, I guess. At the time it was 3 packs, and I guess he was eating it in chunks. I used to eat noodles
like chips. I used to eat them like chips.
Dry like that too. So that kind of,
I ain't never ate 3 packs back to back.
I don't think I ever have neither. One pack will pull me up.
He probably was a big chunky husky young man.
Could have been. I didn't see a picture
and
of
just smashed them like, I don't even feel like bothering my mama, asking her to make me nothing to eat after school. I know I could just eat these noodles right quick. I like them anyway. They taste like chips. They crunchy. They got that little sweetness to them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's
Poor
what's scary
baby.
because we send our kids to these noodles, thinking that it's something
Shoot, we
fast,
go to them.
It's something quick.
I crave a pack of noodles every month or so.
Yeah, but I mean, as a kid, I didn't rationalize how much I ate. If I was eating them dry, you know what I'm saying, I eat a pack and a half maybe. If I can make it through 2 packs, you know what I'm saying, but half the time I couldn't. But when I'm cooking them, I'm gonna eat them until I'm full. That was sometimes
You
2
for
packs
sure ain't
at a
gonna
time.
think you gonna die.
Yeah, you didn't think that for sure, you know, but
Off of only 3?
off of 3
I
packs.
could see it maybe 10, but 3?
Or a couple days worth. Like you just been sitting here eating dry noodles for 4 to 5 days in a row, and then it's
Yeah, but only 3 packs?
only 3 packs.
That's
So,
outrageous.
it was a wild story, but it just caught my eye because I just remember being that kid that crunched them up in a pack, balled them up, shook the season over it, and ate it.
I didn't even shake the seasoning over it. I didn't like the seasoning dry.
Oh,
I
yeah,
just
no, I
ate
put the
the
seasoning
noodles
on it.
like chips, stuff like that. I didn't put the seasoning on
I
there.
dressed it up. I jazzed it up. I remember being that kid. And then I just know, you know, kids love noodles. You know, my kid loves noodles. My kids love noodles. My son really loves them. You know, it's just that was one thing that kind of stuck with me immediately. So I just, you know, I want to say noodles have definitely changed. The food scene has changed a lot since we were coming up. The food scene has changed a lot to where a lot of stuff is different now. Fake, clone, meats, all type of weird stuff.
GMOs.
Yeah, you gotta watch it. Watch what we eat, but definitely watch our kids with these noodles.
And them
Because
damn hot chips, Takis, and all that stuff too.
yeah, absolutely, absolutely. The hot noodles, all them little Japan from Japan, little
You
man.
can't even read the damn label.
Yeah, we gotta watch the kids with these. Understand they quick, and stuff ain't the same. Spaghettios ain't the same, and you raviolis ain't the same. They giving you them little bitty squares. Nah, it ain't the real big ones no more. But we need to get back to traditional cooking in the house. That's what's healthy. We don't know what's in this food out here that we buying from people every day. And the
I
difference
agree. I
is
mean, I don't mind cooking. I love to
we
cook, as a matter of fact.
yeah, we have a
It's,
built up immune system as adults, you know what I'm saying? We already built this up from doing that already, eating vegetables, home cooked meals from grandma's nanas, you know what I'm saying, in homes. We had that, and what we passing back is just a hurry up fast meal to our kids. Hey, I'll buy you something real quick. You know what I'm saying? I'll bring you something back, or we'll get
I
this.
mean,
Or
and then, half of the kids don't want to eat nothing but trash because we allow it early on. Then, so. Because in my household, we can cook every single day, but only maybe 2 out of 7, my daughter gonna actually want to eat the shit that we cook. So
I mean, sometimes make it interesting. You know what I'm saying? You jazz it up a little bit, make it look like that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it don't really. It's cheaper, honestly. You want to know the honest truth? It's cheaper. At home cooking, why it's cheaper is because it's just a little bit more work. You know what I'm saying? You can't just say, "Hey, all right, boom, there it is." It's a little bit more work. You got to put some work into it. It's cheaper, guaranteed though. It works for the budget. It's healthier because you get to do it how you want to. It's definitely something to think about. Especially eating all these mystery meats and stuff that we eating out here nowadays. It's definitely a thing to think about. So that noodle little thing kind of scared me. So that was something I definitely.
it's terrible.
And that kid was also from Detroit, but yeah, so I had to throw that out there. But I wanted also. I want to give a big shout out, man. I want to shout out to all this week has been, well, I think it's been the last 2 weeks, if I'm not mistaken, has been the start of collegiate football, NCAA. And it's a lot of kids from Detroit that are making moves. We got Deontay Moore, who's at Oregon, starting quarterback. He left here. He won a championship at King. He won a championship with King a couple years back. We got Bryce Underwood. He was the #1 player in the nation, recruited to University of Michigan. He started. True freshman starting. That's very rare. 18 years old starting in college football. Very rare. Projected to be still one of the best that's gonna ever do it. That's what they saying about him is he's only played one game in college, but his resume is real good. There's a few more people. I didn't really write this down as far as the names because it kind of caught me off guard, but I definitely. I wanted to. I'm glad I ran across this because I definitely wanted to shout out those guys. Big shout out to all the Detroit kids. That's, what I'm saying, making big moves, college football right now, and making their way to the next level. For sure. Couldn't leave y'all boys out, man. Y'all boys putting on for the city. Through all the stuff that's been going down here and all that. To be able to manage. Academics and still be it's definitely a good look, so still be athletic and academically sound is a good look. And then no, it's a hard doing to do so, to put on like that. and going through what you're going through, people outside knowing you can just walk outside tomorrow and it get crazy for you. You know what I'm saying? Because of where we live. But to still hold on and do that. And for the up and coming kids, that's, you know what I'm saying, that's next. You know what I'm saying? You next. So, you know, so just keep your eyes out, eyes open. Look at the ones that's setting this, you know, that's setting this example for you. It's making this mark that you can just get right behind, and then you make your mark. You put your fresh footprints in there, man. But, you know, shout out to Detroit for that. Detroit as a whole, because, you know, as a community, we, you know what I'm saying, I feel like it was help getting those kids out to where they at right now, you know what I'm saying, as a community. So yeah, shout out to Detroit, period, for that. Something good to say about us, you know.
Takes a village. Shout out to the D.
Absolutely. Yeah, that was it on my Detroit episode.
Well, speaking of Detroit, we gonna keep it here for a minute. I got some more stuff. The pool party guy, he's been charged. He was already on parole, but he's been charged with first-degree murder, 2 counts of first-degree murder, and 2 counts of assault with intent to commit. And if you don't know, on August 9th, earlier this month, there was a pool party at an Airbnb on Detroit's east side where 2 people were unalived. One guy was actually allegedly unalived by his friend, and who was the host of the party. And it had a polarizing effect in the city of Detroit, because some people was like, they see why boy did what he did, because at the time of the situation, his mother was like being assaulted, he was being threatened, it was a lot going on. So, you know, a lot of people was like, well, what was people expecting him to do? But then at the same time, you have people like, well, what was he doing with the knife if he was at his friend's party? So it was just a lot. And so we've been watching this case. We spoke about it a couple of weeks ago. We're going to keep watching and keep y'all updated. So yeah, he has been arrested and charged. I want to talk about the 5 people that has been arrested in connection with the kidnapping of the 16-year-old girl, whose mom $20,000 was stolen, allegedly. These people are complete idiots, allegedly. I got a breakdown of it on my Jen Checking In TV channel. The girl, and this is one thing that I just want to point out about that why I wanted to bring that back up and make sure I say, if you don't have bail money or money for a paid lawyer, don't be out here doing stupid stuff, because the what is it called, public defender who was representing 2 of the defendants, you could tell he didn't even have a conversation with his clients beforehand. They was just talking, like damn near incriminating themselves, all kind of stuff. And it's like, you didn't talk to them before they came out on the camera? These public defenders is dang near in cahoots with the prosecutors. And I'm not saying that because I think they, you know, deserve to get off or nothing. I think they stupid. They should do some time. You don't kidnap a minor about $20,000. I already spoke on how I think that was not working and stupid. But at the same time, it's like, if you're supposed to be a lawyer and you're, you know, you signed an oath to represent these people to the best of your ability, these public defenders is not doing that. So I advise you all, us all, okay? Because there be times when I be wanting to pop off on somebody and I have to remind myself, sis, you do not have bond money right now. You do not have money for a lawyer. Just let them people say what they want to say. Do what they want to do. Take what they want to take, because it ain't worth it. Oh. So, like I said, I told y'all, Darius and Cash Dollars back together. And there's my favorite couple still for 2025. I'm on their team, and you know, what are we gonna call them? Not Zadarius though. Kadarius. We're gonna have to come up with a name. You know how they like mesh the names together. You talk about the couples or whatever. We're gonna have to come up with the. I think that's probably gonna be all for. I talked about the 13-year-old who, yeah, talked about. There. Oh, one last thing. There was a kidnapping just here recently, earlier today, and they kidnapped a guy from off of like. Anyway, they kidnapped him, took him like 10 miles away, and set him on fire in the truck, in his truck.
He was on like Mount Elliott or somewhere.
They took him. Yeah. We got to be so careful and just y'all. It's not that serious. It's not worth it. Let these people live. People's lives is not worth whatever it is y'all doing. Kidnapping. Do you know? Kidnapping carries a life sentence. You ain't even got to do nothing to the person. Once you take me from here to there against my will, you could possibly very well get a life sentence. It's not worth it. It take you 1.5, maybe not even that, years to make $20,000. But you're going to have to go do 20 years. It's just not worth it.
The person got to feel like
God was with that man who got burnt up in his vehicle. Luckily, you know, he was not unalived. He is still alive in some type of critical condition, I believe. But hopefully the people who did that to him will be caught and brought to justice, because, you know, they don't need to be out here amongst society. Period. And that's it for me and What Up, Do Is You Cool. Now we can venture off outside of Michigan. First of all, I just want to say it's about time that we got a Chris Brown Sexy Red collaboration. They just teased that we got that to look forward to, and I'm excited to see what they do, because I like both of them.
Yeah, that's new. Sounds like that's gonna be
Liddy.
It could possibly be a hit for sure. Sounds like that's gonna be a good one. Possibly be
Chris
a hit.
Brown don't make nothing but hits. Even his songs that's not hits be hits.
Yeah, is it his song or is it her song? I guess he's just on it, so I don't know.
I mean, she been making nothing but hits too, honestly. Whether it's a banger or not, them shits been charting. So.
Yeah, maybe. I haven't been. I don't listen to music like that. I wanted to. We was off that. One of the biggest things I've seen recently, one of the biggest things that I have personally ran across is my bad, I got a glimpse of them Powerball numbers. My bad, I'm gonna have to go back and look at that. One of the things I've recently seen that's real big running across social media right now is YSL Woody. The video shows him in a tragic, like just laying there. It's almost as if he's just out of it. So what happened is he was in a terrible accident, which left him very critical at the time. He was at a couldn't move state. He couldn't really move at the time. It was a violent scene, blood everywhere. It was a motorcycle accident, but people had to believe that he was erased, that he was out of here, he was gone, you know, because in the video it was a quick clip. And the guy just said, not my boy Woody, but you can see him laying there, you know, all red, you know, with a white shirt on, clearly, you know. So the next time that you seen him, he makes a video, Woody makes a video from the hospital that clears it up. Where he's giving praise to the Most High, of course, saying that, you know, by all ways he protects, Most High protects, you know, his people.
Amen.
The word is that he just wants people to know he's all right. Woody is okay. YSL Woody, he's fine.
Good.
I know people was looking to there's probably some people that really wanted that to be the case. Some people was probably not wanting that to be the case, but some people probably just didn't know, period, you know, exactly the end result or exactly what happened. It was a motorcycle accident. It wasn't no violence in between two people, one another. It was a motorcycle accident that he was in, and he's recovering, so he's good. But, you know, I just seen a lot of it, and I know there was a lot of questions about it. People was really trying to figure out what happened because the clip was so fast. There was a lot of questions about it, and a lot of concerns. So, he was in the Young Thug's case.
I know exactly who he is. As far as that's concerned, but before that, I don't know. Like, is he a rapper?
No, he was the hitman. He said exactly who he was. He was that guy. If they needed something, they called him. He was in the streets. He ain't. How he taught, he can't even say words clear. I never heard him sing a song. He was just affiliated through them because
I'm saying that ain't never stopped nobody.
I've never heard him sing a song. He was
okay. I wasn't sure. I was asking because him not being articulate ain't never stopped nobody from making a song, his song for that matter.
Yeah, no.
But okay.
Yeah. He's just behind the scenes. That's what he was. So.
Well, speaking of being bloody, Tamar I'm so tired of her, and I know you probably don't know much about this. This will probably be more resonate with our female viewers. But Tamar Braxton, Toni Braxton's youngest sister, if you watch the Braxtons on Oxygen, I think it is, you know Tamar, even if you don't like her songs. But Tamar got some hits. Tamar got a voice. I feel like she closest to Toni on anyway. A couple days ago, she came out on the internet saying that she woke up in a pool of blood and her teeth was missing and blah 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 blah. And
well, that was over a couple days ago because we talked about that last week.
Okay, well, what I want to say, I was
just saying when she came out with it.
Okay, well, sometimes I do that. I will. A couple of days anyway, at the time, you know, I was like, it seemed like a publicity stunt or like she crying wolf because she wasn't telling us exactly what happened. And then we talked about it because Mendices, we talked about the fact that, did we talk about that part that she was supposedly dating Mendices? Anyway,
I don't think we touched. I don't remember that.
So it was reported that the same night that she came on there and said that her grill got messed up, she had been with Mendices, which is, he's from Love and Hip Hop New York originally, now Atlanta. He Yandy Smith's husband. And if you know, when we was introduced to him, he had did a bid, and she was, anyway. So, apparently Tamar had been partying with him and her friend Funky Dineva, which is a openly gay black man who is a content creator. He does commentary, YouTube stuff. Okay, he's pretty well known and pretty well followed on social media. So he like, oh, you gonna let these people think I did something to you or I'm privy to whatever happened to you? Because I don't know what happened to you. When you left me, you was fine. But you gonna clout chase and let these people think that I did something to you. He don't like that. He didn't like that. He went off. And then I totally see where he coming from because we all know Tamar is a call chaser. She is, and I feel like she wrong for that. And if he sue her, I wouldn't be mad. I think he got every right to sue her because, or maybe he don't. Maybe she checked with her lawyers to see just how far she could go. But like, she threw him under the bus. She threw him under the bus and had people thinking that he either did something to her or know something about it. And I think that was just to throw off and to distract people from the fact that you was hanging out with a married man the whole night. So apparently they say that she was sleepwalking. That's the only explanation they can give, is that she was sleepwalking.
Yeah.
So prayers goes out to Tamar. Prayers goes out to Funky Dineva, Mendeece's, everybody involved, because this is just a pure D boot mouth mess.
Sleepwalking will do that to you for sure. Sleepwalking will get you like that. That's the thing. Gotta be careful with that sleepwalking. I gotta wake up, stop walking in y'all sleep.
Another thing I want to talk about before I forget, Cardi B with this lawsuit where this security guard at the OBGYN trying to sue her because she say Cardi scratched her with her nails and blah, 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 blah. First of all, sis, why are you this close to me to where I can't scratch you with my nails? Because you trying to put your phone on my face to get a video of me, and I'm here at the OBGYN. Don't even want nobody to know I'm pregnant. You better be lucky, and you already know how we are, women, ladies. If you got some kids or if you ever been pregnant, you know how you emotional, hormones all over the place. I'm already, and then Cardi was feeling ashamed, or like, not necessarily ashamed, allegedly, let me take that back, but like, she was trying to hide the fact that she was pregnant. She wasn't trying to let everybody know her business yet, and this girl was fanning out, acting stupid, probably going completely against the code of conduct. Like, she better be lucky Cardi didn't beat her down. For real.
Yeah, allegedly, baby is supposed to be pregnant. She showed a couple.
Well, no, she was pregnant back then. I know it's rumors that she's pregnant now, but that ain't what I was talking about. Let it be known, I was talking about that she was pregnant back then when this alleged assault that she's being sued for happened. But I did hear that she's supposed to be pregnant again now by Stefan Diggs.
Allegedly, now she in her new video where she sampled Jay-Z beats, allegedly she's showing off a baby bump in here.
Okay, no, that's not true, because I just think that video.
With the fur coat and the one thing, allegedly she's showing off a baby bump in here. And
maybe she is, I just didn't see it.
It's all black. It's kind of hard to see, honestly. I looked at the video a few times.
You know the internet gonna come up with some shit.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to. It's hard to tell if it is or if it's not. And I was trying to figure out where were people looking. I even tried looking at her face. Now I'm looking at her neck. I'm trying to look at her nose. Like, are you just spreading anywhere? Or people seeing it like feature wise? Like, so now I was just trying to look, but I don't know her personally, and say, hey, yo, your nose was this small yesterday. And I was, I don't know. I just know from what I see on TV. Mm-hmm. So, but rumors are allegedly she's cooking. She's cooking in the oven, and she's been with exclusively Stefan Diggs.
Well, a lot of people are saying that Offset came to his social media and basically outed her, basically confirmed that she's pregnant, because he came and made a status saying something like "not mine" or something like that. But I don't know.
I didn't hear that. I know he's recently, what I've just been seeing from him is just him accepting the fact, owning up. I just see him accepting it lately. He went on a podcast recently, probably weeks ago, and just said that he realized he messed up with her, his marriage. He realized he messed it up, this, that, and the third. So, I see him coming to a conclusion of accepting, because at this point, there's nothing you can do when she tell you she wants you to just go ahead and just erase yourself. She just wish you were out of here.
Well, I heard his album was dope, so.
Yeah, I heard that as well. So.
At least he's still making good music.
Yeah, get your mind right, get your stuff together, take care of them kids. Go on, get you some little fly, something fly. Somebody out here wants you.
Yeah, well, I hope Stephon Diggs don't hurt Cardi too bad, because I heard he is literal walking, talking trash. With like 5 baby mamas, 3 kids on the way already. 1 earlier this year, plus another one that was already alive. Right. And he got gay accusations.
I tried to say that way earlier, but we just hoping for change in people, so because I've been said his resume is just crazy, and I was just like clapping for him. I would have thought that people would have been mad. Like, why she talking to him? Like, get you somebody else other than him. What I would have been thinking people would have been saying, but only because of his resume, only because of his track record. Just recently, the stuff that he just been doing recently. I ain't saying like this was back then. This was like prior to her. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I thought people was about to be like, no, why you pick him? You know what I'm saying? Like, but people change every day. It can happen like that. So.
Yeah, and she probably wasn't trying to do too much anyway until she finalized her divorce and they figured that whole thing out. So.
Sometimes it take that right person.
Yeah. Yeah.
Speaking of that, Keisha Cole and Honcho, they back together. Now, people don't like Keisha Cole and Honcho together because he's younger than she is. And, she done had interviews where people done question her about it, even on the Breakfast Club. She was kind of questioning about it, and you can kind of tell she was a tad bit uncomfortable, but she answered the questions anyway. She didn't really like shy away from them, but they was telling her like you losing yourself, and she like, well, you know what I'm saying? How am I losing myself? Like, what's myself? Like, what's me? They definitely got an interview. You can always go back and check that out on the Breakfast Club, the Keisha Cole interview. But it was a lot about her and Honcho, about how the people felt about, that she should stop talking to him and get somebody else, So
people gonna always have comments and opinions, like you said, about your relationship.
Absolutely,
half the time these be the same people who can't even get a damn.
They ain't even got a relationship going. Can't keep one.
Listen. So,
I ain't got a relationship going, can't keep one, but to sit back and criticize yours all day. Usually that's how it goes. Those are the people you entertaining. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't got no entertainment at home themselves. So that's pretty much usually the people that you entertaining. And for her to just was getting so much backlash, I never been a real huge Keisha Cole fan, but I never knocked her for what she put out,
I've always been a huge Keisha Cole fan.
I never knocked her when I respect is given where it's earned, and she did her thing. I respect her in the music world. I got nothing against her. I just didn't like how people was. Really, I felt like she felt some kind of way. You know what I'm saying? How people kept interviewing her and asking her about dog, and I felt like she didn't like that. She felt some kind of way having to go to all these interviews, and this all y'all keep wanting to talk about. Yeah, that's him. I just hope that they good. I hope that that's what I just hope that that's what's working for them, But
you know what? Keisha Cole has always liked bad boys. She's always liked thug niggas. She's always liked, niggas that was gonna barely treat her right.
I mean,
like even
obviously
before
the
she
nigga
came.
like her too. You ain't about to keep coming back and
I mean, I'm not saying he don't like her, but also his name ring more bells than her. I don't even know who he is. I had to look her up. More people know who. So she's a good look for him. You know what I'm saying? And you know,
he
I'm
more
not.
so with the younger generation. They know. You say honcho around the younger, they know.
Yeah, and
They
I
know.
agree. I mean, and I bet, but I'm just saying they like it ain't nothing in it for him. It's not like he just only going to add to her name. She already had a name, so it's like I don't know. He look like too much of a thug. He look like he one foot out of the penitentiary. So
Oh,
I
boy,
don't.
honcho, he been, he been in the game for a minute. He been putting down, with the young crowd. He with the younger he been putting down music. They rock with dogs, so he ain't too far off.
Well, God bless.
Yeah,
God bless him.
he ain't too far off by far. Yeah, we already been through that, right? Yeah, because I was gonna say about how Cash Doll had my boy. She gone. I was what I wanted to say about her. Just real quick. She gonna be half the reason my boy Zadarius gets signed back to the Lions. I'm gonna say when it happened. I'm not gonna say if. I'm gonna say when. I feel like he's on. He's on. Free agents work different, right? I've never been a free agent in the NFL, so I can't tell you how that works. I can only tell you my imagination from watching TV, documentaries, playing the video game, just putting stuff together. Right? You know what I'm saying? Free agents work towards playing anywhere or towards the team that they want to play towards or the group of teams that they want to play towards when they want to play because you're a free agent. Nobody's looking for you specifically. You're looking for them. And I feel like if he wanted to just play
Anywhere.
he could have got signed. You could have just aimed at a couple teams that needed it and just could have got signed. Number one, you said I'll take a pay cut to be here. And then you just been sticking around. I feel like you've been working out. You've been keeping contact with the coaches. You probably have not been working out with the Lions, but you have been working out. But I feel like what you haven't been doing is like you ain't been trying to go to nobody else. Like, yo, I work out over here too. If y'all sign me, it's really a thing that he's taken publicly to all his social media pages, all his interviews, to say I want to finish over here. You know what I'm saying? I feel
So let him do that. Damn.
absolutely. I feel like give him sign him for the season. Just give him this one. You know what I'm saying? All the money is cleared, the cap is cleared,
Okay, it could be one
and we
done.
just lost our young dog from the draft. So I would feel like give him that one shot. Now, I did have a thing that I really wanted to touch again. Certain stuff. Now, Young Thug. Now, everybody knows. Ever since Young Thug kind of got out, he's been watched very closely. He had the little incident and the little at the awards where he was pulling on Mariah the Scientist, kind of weird. People backlashed about that. He had a crazy mask on as well. Also, so now he's getting a lot of backlash from a lot of different people as far as like artists, rappers, or whatnot. People are saying, a lot of different things about him, and he's coming out and saying a lot of different things about other people. One thing that stood out to me, one of the things that he said was about Gunna. And of course, it's a well-believed thing. I believe it to a T. It makes absolute sense. When Gunna was released from prison, he dropped the album and it reached #1.
Okay.
Young Thug said it reached #1 because of him. He paid $50,000 in streams on Gunna's album for Young Gunna to reach #1.
Wow.
Now he's just going off, and now he's just ranting on everybody. He's just saying about how people is whatever who he don't like. What it's a lot of stuff that he's saying now with other artists, and I don't know if he's just in one of his moments or whatnot, but I feel like listen to what Thug is saying at this very moment, because I feel like he mad enough right now where he trying to speak the truth and expose motherfuckers in a way.
Yeah, because he probably feel like motherfuckers was trying to play him when he was locked up and he just not finding out about some of that shit.
Or he probably ain't just not finding out. He probably was sitting back like, y'all think everything's sweet. Wait till I get out there, you know what I'm saying? Get my feet down for real. Y'all think everything's sweet. And that's why I feel like he trying to find a smart way to do it. Instead of just media backlashing, I feel like he gonna mix it up. It's gonna be a little bit of music. It's gonna be a little bit of, you know what I'm saying? So be looking for some Thug music, you know what I'm saying, coming up, because he like to Thug what he does. And I realized this when he was going through the Rico. I went back and listened to a lot of his music. I realized he did just used to talk about what he did in the music, but you didn't believe him. I didn't. I mean, when he was in the Days Low song, when he said, I'm actually one of the biggest bloods in America. Well, I'm not believing that, bro. What you talking about? He really was cut like that. You know what I'm saying? So he, more than him. That's what artists do. You know what I'm saying? You put your message in your music. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like be looking out for Thug, because he got a message coming out it's about to tell some stories for real.
It's crazy that he went to jail after wearing that dress and still maintained. You know, something had to be going on.
Yeah, I feel like all that, it still came out with a lady. I feel like all that was a fake. It was a put on. You know what I'm saying? All that was a put on. It was to get the people. It's the you reeling them in. You know what I'm saying? Once you reel them in, you already got them reeled in. You just got to get them to listen to you now. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like it was all a put on for Thug. He had emotion, and you come back and then you still with Mariah the Scientist. You know what I'm saying? She holding you down, whatever, while you locked up. So be listening to him. About to have a backlash on a lot of artists. About to say a lot of stuff about a lot of people. That's 9 times out of 10 gonna be true. And Thug, he's smart, man. I feel like he sat down so long. He's smarter now. He ain't just gonna just do it crazy. He can't do it no gangster way. You know what I'm saying? And when he was a gangster, they got audio of what's allegedly him saying, hey, y'all ain't take care of dudes yet? Don't worry about it. I'll be over there. I'm on my way. Like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
So know that that's the lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? He was living that. So
yeah, you can still wear a dress and be a thug.
Clearly. Yeah. Females do it all the time.
Yeah,
clearly. So it's a thing. You just don't see a lot of males do it, but obviously now you seen it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you can do it. You gotta be able to. You gotta have tough skin. You gotta be able to accept what you gonna get with it. You know what I'm saying? Because for a minute, this the thing, right? This the thing about life. For a minute, no matter what you choose, you gonna have people that's gonna be against you for a minute.
What?
But still at the same time, in that same breath, them same people is for you. You know what I'm saying? They just don't know how to. They don't know how to tell they self that they for you. Like I like what you doing. That's me. You me all day. They don't know how to tell they self that. They can't convince they self that yet. So they don't know how to tell you that. You know what I'm saying? They don't know how to communicate with you, or you know what I'm saying? Be that person to be like, yeah, hell yeah, that's it, hell yeah. So it's definitely it's a thing. Being just yourself, you might get a little backlash, but I guarantee more than half of the people that you got backlash from is gonna be cool with you right afterwards. Like immediately afterwards. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it don't hurt to just do that. And I feel like Thug did every bit of that. He ain't try to he had a plan. He ain't trying to not be what he was going or who he was gonna be for nobody. Like I'm gonna wear a dress on my album cover. Fuck is you talking about? On the cover of the album, I'm gonna have a dress on, a kilt, a skirt, or whatever you want to call the shit. And that's what he did. And you know what people said? Oh, you this, you that, you LGBTQ, you don't. Them same people bought album after album after album, streamed music after music after music, listened to.
Just because you LGBTQ don't mean you can't make great music.
I ain't saying that at all.
Don't mean I'm not gonna buy your
But
shit.
don't backlash, don't give a person flack for that on the internet trying to look cool if you really like them behind the scenes.
No, I can still like you and be mad that you down low. I can still like your music and be mad that you're down low and not telling everybody that you gay. I can still be mad about that. Because I can still be mad about that.
So you gonna get online and then talk bad about me, but then go offline and then go and buy my music, go and stream my.
That's what people do all the time. I'm not saying it's right. But yeah, and that's what I want you to do. Because I want you to buy my music. Talk all the shit you want to. Just make sure you still go stream my music. You can say whatever you want to. Call me the biggest. Cause that's PHAGGOT. Call me whatever you want. But make sure you stream the new album. You know what I'm saying? Same with like when Frank Ocean came out. You know what I'm saying?
What I'm saying is, only thing I'm saying is, don't talk about me in front of everybody else. That seem broad. And then you gonna go behind in front of nobody when the curtains is closed and be paying for my music.
Please do that. Yes. Talk about me all you want to, long as you behind the scenes streaming my music. You can say whatever.
Listen, I just feel like don't do that. That's wasting your time. Dogging me if you about to go and buy my shit.
Pay me.
You dogging me for no reason. You about to go and pay for my shit. You dogging me for what?
I don't like you. Just like I don't like R. Kelly, but I love his music. I'm still not gonna stream it, but it's some people who feel like that, like they don't like R. Kelly, but they love his music, so they still stream it. You know what I'm saying?
But they're not making it their business to go out and just. They're not about to go and talk about him every day. Like, oh, you know what? Today I'm about to say this about him, and I'm about to say that about him. Okay, I understand what he did. Boom, I don't like him for that. Boom, I may like some of the shit that he had. If it ever come on, I'll let it ride. I ain't gonna go and find it or nothing like that. But I'm not about to wake up. Oh shit! Remember that time when he did this? I don't like him because he did this one time. You're not about to keep bringing it up. Don't go. Just that's what I'm saying. Don't just go coming back, just giving me shit just because. When he had the skirt on, you know how many people talked about dog that listens to his.
Skirt on. I talked about him too. I'm sure I said something. I don't want my nigga with a kilt on.
What I'm saying is,
none of that.
That don't make it right. That's all I'm saying.
Don't make what right? For me
that's not right.
That's my opinion that you look terrible with this dress on.
Yeah, because that's kind of the same. You can't. That's not right.
Okay.
It's not. Yeah, that's not cool. That's not right. Like, you know what I'm saying? You about to go and buy my music, but you want to blend in with other people,
cool.
or
when
you
I make music, you can talk about me like a dog. I don't give a fuck. Especially if you gonna stream and buy my music. Say whatever you want to say. Leave an honest review, critique. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's
in your own words and opinion. I don't care.
That's different. I ain't doing that. That's fake to me. I ain't doing that.
I mean, because I might not like you as a person. Then I mean, you ain't make a banger. You didn't make a good ass song that I want to stream over and over again. I just don't like you. Case in point with Beyonce. You know what I'm saying? I love her music. Especially, I ain't going to say I love her music because I don't necessarily like the older stuff. But like Destiny's Child, Dangerously in Love, Beyonce, I'm streaming that. I'm playing that still. Even though I don't like Beyonce and the clone Beyonce, I'm not playing that bullshit.
You're gonna go and find that. No. If it
yes, I will. No, what?
Okay, hold on.
Yes. That shit, that Destiny's Child shit, that shit off the Dangerously in Love CD.
Yeah, that was my shit.
Yes, I will go look for it.
Maybe that's just me. That's just, but you know, once again, that don't make it right or wrong because that's just how I feel as what I can't sit and be like, and I'm not about to get on here and just be dogging the motherfucker. Woo, oh, Rod Wave, y'all listen to this garbage. This shit trash. Woo. And then I go, as soon as I log off, I go down. I'm streaming the shit. I'm Apple Music downloading the album. I'm at the crib banging that shit. But when I get on Facebook, I'm just, man, this shit garbage, man. Y'all listen to that? That nigga, he's sad songs. He be talking about.
Rod Wave. Did you see Drewski was impersonating him on stage and had everybody thinking it was him? I thought that was funny as hell.
Yeah, I definitely seen that.
I thought that was funny.
Yeah, that was lit.
So another thing I wanted to talk about before I forget. So everybody has been speculating for at least like 2-3 years about Latto and 21 Savage, okay? That they go together. Real bad. Now, 21 Savage is allegedly married, though. And you know, word on the streets is that he's married for a green card. Because if you know, you know, he's not an American citizen. He's from somewhere else. And so, recently, I guess Latto was like, look, it's been damn near 5 years. I'm not about to keep on playing with you hiding the shit. If we going outside, we going outside. If they see us, they see us. So, they popped out together on vacation, and there were grainy, okay, the pictures was grainy, far back. People, these paparazzi be doing so much. But here I am talking about it. So, keep doing it. They finally got footage of them together. And the thing is, they was together on vacation, but there was a restaurant that had got pictures of 21 Savage with some other people or whatever, but Latto wasn't even in the photos. But the restaurant tagged Latto, which basically confirmed that that was her in the grainy ass pictures that the paparazzi had. So it's just a bunch of bullshit. The internet sleuths, the internet FBI, then came together and confirmed that Latto, you know, my man, thank you for my man. My man, thank you for my man. It's 21 Savage, like we already knew. So, him and his, you know, funny looking self is her boo. And I ain't mad at it. I mean, I don't like him, honestly. I think he's rather demonic for real. And so I hate that for her. It's like a JT and Lil Uzi Vert situation for real in my mind. But whatever. You know, it ain't me. I ain't gotta go to hell under him. So.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Correct. I'm on down.
Let me see. Cash Doll, 21 Savage, Latto, Chris Brown, Drewski. Yeah, that's pretty much everything on that list. I will just point out that Trump is trash. Agent Orange pulled Miss Kamala's Secret Service detail. I feel like he probably put a hit out on her allegedly. Okay, because that's just the type of ninja he is. So everybody put prayers up for Auntie Kamala because she out here naked in these streets without no Secret Service detail. Other than that, that's all I got for that as well, I think. What about you, handsome face?
Yeah, that was all that was definitely all I had.
Well, it is the Dirty 30 episode.
Dirty 30 is what it is. Yeah, at this point, you know, I'm just with the flow, winging it. Yeah, you know, it's just been a rough one. I ain't had a lot of stuff. You know, I don't know, today was a hard one to get, This week was actually kind of a hard one. I've been experiencing some weird stuff, on my research that I've been doing. I some of my stuff has just been coming up missing, so I'm gonna change my mechanism of how I work this for you guys because I just look back today and I was like, man, you know what? I've just been missing stuff recently, so for some reason, I feel like I get so backed up with my research gets kind of backed up to the point where some kind of just leaks out. I don't know how that happens. I don't know how.
Well, you see, I lost a whole page.
But
I be forgetting stuff, so don't feel bad. Because I'm the same.
yeah. So
Before I forget, I want to mention the Jazz Fest. So I almost forgot. The Detroit Jazz Fest, which has been free for years, was also free this weekend. It's always Labor Day weekend, downtown Detroit, Hart Plaza. It was nice. We went down there this time. I haven't been to the Jazz Fest since I was like 16, 17 years old. The only reason why I went down there then because I just used to like to go to the festivals to get outside and say I went. But this year it was similar. I just wanted to say I went outside and I went. The music was good though. It was subtle, but because we went early, we didn't see the main stage for that. But the food was very mediocre. Carnival food, festival food, funnel cakes, Italian sausages. I did get my Italian sausages with onions and peppers, but I was mad as hell because they ain't had no mayo. So I give the food down there this weekend a 7. What you say?
I mean, it was regular food. One thing for sure is any carnival or any event that's hosted downtown weekends, I'm definitely trying to attend. I changed that to one of the things that I try to do. I try to make it my mission to at least be in the building. I'm downtown enough to at least be in the building. So, there are a lot of things that I wish that we bring back. I was just real quick, I was just talking about Summer Jam, and I was like, Summer Jam is, I feel like now that's the big show. That's the new Summer Jam because we don't have an outside event Summer Jam. We have the big show at the Joe the beginning of every summer. So around the same time we used to have the Summer Jam. I think that was the replacement idea. It makes money. It's a whole different get up because
Summer Jam
used to be free. If you
and I hated when they started making Summer Jam a paid event before they canceled it altogether.
Bingo. And then what they started doing was they started having better artists, Lil Wayne and all that. They started having better artists. So
but they had Lil Wayne back when it was free.
Right, and I feel like the thing was you still gotta pay the artist,
He was newer, but
and I feel like the thing is what happened is, if you wanna keep it like this, you gotta pay a little bit. And then I think maybe what happened also outside played a part. It could rain out. It could change, you know what I'm saying? The weather you can't adjust. You know what I'm saying? And you can't put tents over everything.
And you get more rough raft bull crap
outside
criminals.
Oh yeah.
When it's free.
Especially before they had methods of metal detectors outside. You know what I'm saying? So this was before that method of closing stuff down, giving the one entrance, metal detector entrance. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So this was before that method as well. Because I feel like that's what the Jazz Fest reminded me of. Also, it reminded me of the Summer Jam. Packed. So many people. When you're walking down Hart Plaza, when you just look, you just see just like people moving around. It was just, it reminded you, it took you back, which was a great thing for me. The only thing is, it just doesn't happen enough. And the things, and I understand, because the precaution that we have to go through to set up these type of things for the safety we have to block off streets, metal detectors way on the outside, then another set of metal detectors way on the inside. I understand. Why? Because I understand that you got some people that want to carry it for their safety and some people that just are carrying it just because. That is the thing. There was a shooting at the tree lighting, incident. So at any given time, a group of people that does not have any supervision, anything can go down. Which is why, we got to watch these kids as well. Adults need supervision. This is that bad. You know what I'm saying? So, we do, as a whole, I feel like we should get into more events. I did like to see people outside this weekend, Labor Day weekend. I seen y'all outside. Y'all was looking good. Y'all was dressed up. Y'all was looking good. I seen y'all out there. You know what I'm saying? Doing y'all thing.
Yes, we were.
It's summertime. Y'all was looking good. And,
okay.
Fall is coming. And, I think that y'all, listen, get out to them fall events, man. Get y'all clothes on. Dress up. You ain't gotta wear nothing small, nothing short. Dress up. Put them pants on. Put them boots on. Put that coat on. Okay? You still look good with that coat on. All right? Listen, but get outside, man. Today's day that we live in, it's too crazy. The world we live in. It's too crazy. It's day by day at this point, so. Get outside, man. Enjoy it. Make the best of it. When you get outside, I ain't saying just relax and not care, but have a good time. Look around where you at.
Please.
Pay attention all the time. One thing that's important, get you somebody, a family member, a friend, somebody, give them your location.
At all times.
And take lots of pictures. Every stop, record, take pictures. You know what I'm saying? Go live. Do something that records you. You know what I'm saying? Your surroundings, your actions. Speak about where you at. Y'all, right here on Whoop Whoop, or we in this area. You ain't got to speak the exact street.
Add value.
I'm in this area. You know what I'm saying? Whoop Whoop. Yeah. I'm riding around in this area. I'm with, most important part, I am with such and such, such and such, such and such, and such and such.
Yes. Add, what is it called? 360 to your phone. If you don't already have. Yeah.
Make the list, the ICE list.
Yeah.
In case emergency. In case of emergency, the ICE list. Make that.
Yeah. And if you have an older parent, don't make that the only one. Put your friends, brother, like somebody who can actually jump up real fast and go,
Anybody that's in the case of emergency.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Make an ICE list.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Last thing before I forget. Super Bowl coming up because we're going to win. Literally and figuratively and flat out. Okay? But, so y'all already know Jay-Z has been spearheading the halftime show for years with Rock Nation or whatever. So it's been talks that he possibly might do the halftime show this year with special guests. And it's like, you want to be Puffy all in the videos, all in the... But no, I understand he is like that nigga or whatever. But it's just like, I want to be watching. Like, I don't want to see him. I don't want to see his camel face. Excuse me. I'd rather see some camel toe, okay? Than his camel fucking face on my screen. Speaking of camel toe, okay? Happy Dirty Thursday.
Thursday?
It's Monday.
It's definitely Monday.
Happy Monday, but happy 30th episode, you guys. Happy Dirty 30. It's time for us to have some fun. So we're going to answer maybe about 5 to 10 questions from the Dirty 30 Chat GPT, because that's my girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, we both be doing it to her.
I don't know about that.
was just me.
He Jay Z, to go back real quick, has headlined some good Super Bowls. And even if I feel like if he's saying he gonna do one, I'm not against that. I'm not against that because number one, I don't watch the Super Bowl for the halftime show. I actually watch it for the game. Depending on who it is, I usually like football. So when people said I'm tired of the Patriots winning, I still watched it. When people said I'm
I'm
tired
tired
of
of the
Kansas
Lions
City
losing.
winning,
I know.
I still watch. It didn't really matter to me in a way. I I can't say I can relate to when people say I'm tired of those people winning because as a player, the player in me is different, right? Because if I put in all this work, I worked all this time, I did all this learning, I feel like I deserve to win. If I came out here and I did, you know what I'm saying? So
I did everything it takes. Like,
somebody
come on.
watching, you know what I'm saying, may just get a different feel. Like, yo, it seemed like a repeat. It's so much of the same. But my deal is if I'm playing, why it seem like the same? Cause I'm still that good. You know what I'm saying? So, you got your series of people. People were saying that with the Warriors basketball. I'm tired of watching the Warriors win, and they was in the playoffs a couple times. What they won 2 out of 3 or something like that. People was acting like they was just, just winning like that. But entertainment, as far as sports, definitely have 2 different sides, and I feel like people say, oh, it's rigged, it's that. Rigged is crazy, but to say somebody is throwing the game or something like that, that's very well possible, because how people was making bets, that's very well possible for a person to say, listen, I'm gonna get out here and not catch some shit on purpose because I'm betting that we gonna lose or something. No, that's bet, but rigged, I feel like, is to say everybody is in on it. That I don't ever feel like
All
that's
the commissioners.
yeah, I don't
yeah.
ever feel like that's ever happening. No, like now, this sports now. I ain't gonna say no sports history or nothing like that. The sports now. I don't feel like that's a thing. I feel like it's too hard to put something together like that. So, I just it's just different for me watching little sports. So people that just done good and anything with anything. So within saying that, Jay-Z, I just feel like he got a good resume. He got a good catalog. Ain't no telling what he's gonna pick. Do I think he's coming out with an album? No. So do I think it's gonna be something that he just now is trying to get you to listen to? No. It's gonna be something classic that of course. And he's gonna have people on there 9 times out of 10 who are features on a few songs that maybe can have a song or two that they can, kind of take over and do majority by themselves. But I take nothing away from Dog. I think he been doing a good job and actually holding it down for him to be just now saying that he's gonna actually be, performing, because he's been actually the CEO of or whatever it is of the little music and whatever of the halftime show. He's been that for a while now.
Rock Nation.
Yeah. Yeah, the shit of the yep, he got them niggas. Well, it's him and Rock Nation that signed with the NFL. What is it? Whatever. I forget it. I knew it at first exactly what it was called, but yeah. And I feel like that was good by picking him. I'm not even gonna lie, because honestly, who else you gonna pick? And I feel like that was real good by picking him.
They know what they doing.
Yeah, so.
They definitely know what they're doing. So that's not even a question.
And I can't say every year has been a hit, because I think one Super Bowl halftime show that I didn't like, that was recent within the last couple years. It was one that I didn't like, but You know, but for the most part, everyone was, other than that, whether you wanted to see this person or not, it was a good selection, you know. So,
Alright.
shout out to Dog on that. Yeah, so let's just hope that if it is him, let's hope he picks some good features and some good music, and at least give the people that like the halftime show a good show.
Yeah, absolutely. Cause you know he gonna have all his friends come out with him.
I'm just hoping that it's not no feature Beyonce type. You know what I'm saying? No, that's not. But I don't think he that type of person.
What you mean?
I think he understand that. You know what I'm saying? Her bag is her bag. I don't think they cross ways. Like, you know what I'm saying?
No, they have done whole tours together.
But that's different as far as I'm bringing you in my motion. You know what I'm saying? Like, we doing tours together. This is ours. He got to deal with the NFL, and I feel like he ain't about to, because it's like, well, you got to do what they say on this, and this got to be. He already know what you know what I'm saying? Like, she probably don't want to abide by the rules anyway.
He's definitely going to bring her out if he do the Super Bowl.
I don't think so. I'm just going to be honest with you. I don't think so. I don't think so. No. She did a whole Super Bowl recently. I think he was actually the person who was still in charge when she actually got to do the whole Super Bowl by herself. He didn't do a song with her. I don't think that she's gonna, and I feel like it's the same. If anything, you did yours. I didn't do a song with you. I don't even got no album to promote. I can't get on here and do a couple of my songs real quick. You gotta just be all in. You just did a whole tour. I don't think she gonna be on it. My personal opinion. And I don't think there's no beef about it. That's what I was saying. I think they kind of just got an understanding about he don't fuck with her bag. He don't interrupt. He ain't, you know what I'm saying? Shit, go and take the baby on tour. Go ahead. You know what I'm saying? Shit, y'all go ahead. Me and the other kids gonna stay back and rock it out and chill. I feel like it ain't a problem. It ain't no shit. They've been doing that shit too long. Shit, they both stacked up. You know what I'm saying? It's not a must that you be in my video, because it ain't gonna change nothing. It ain't like you being in my video gonna bring us more money. You know what I'm saying? Because it's the same. Everybody that at this point, everybody that know you know me. Everybody know me know you. It's better for us both to be doing two separate things at the same time in order to be making the money for real. Cause you know what I'm saying, we in two separate places. Cause us doing the same thing, shit, it don't matter if you would have been doing it by yourself or I'd have been doing it by myself. That same bag down there would have been made. We ain't bringing no extra for real. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So that's what I feel like. So I just feel like, you know, I don't think she even want to do this. She probably like, shit, go ahead. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to do that shit. She probably, nigga, go ahead, have your time, bro. Get your little moment on, bro. That's something you want to do, get your moment. I ain't trying to be overshadow you or not take your little, no. I got it, go ahead. Get it in. I feel like that. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's the type of relationship they got, I think. But I could be wrong, so I guess we just got to wait until February to see. That's funny you said the Super Bowl coming up, and we ain't even had week 1 of the NFL yet. There's still 18 weeks of play. It's on the way. You know what I'm saying? It's a nice little moment away. To the point where, man, listen, I'm still thinking about a Super Bowl gathering, maybe.
Well, be on the lookout. Next week, we will have the first episode of Time to Talk It Lions. Time to Talk Lions, Sunday morning. Every Sunday morning for the next 20 weeks, we will be on your YouTube feed, TV, phone, tablet, whatever. And we will be doing live predictions, just a live show, Okay, dedicated to Lions, all things Lions, all things Lions. Super
And I'm
Bowl.
gonna tell you this. Listen, and I'm gonna tell you why it's gonna be important for that live, because I will break down. I'm thinking about doing this for y'all. I don't know yet, but this is what I've been thinking. I know I'm gonna do one app. I'm gonna break down FanDuel app and picks, but you gotta know that it's going to move
It's like a raffle.
yeah, no, basically like the bets, like for my people who bet. The money line and the shit is gonna move with the time. The closer it gets to the game, it might go up, it might go down. You know what I'm saying? So you want to watch
like the
this.
stock market.
Yeah, you want to watch this ASAP, because when I give you the rundown of the bets, I can only give you the difference that it is right then and there. It can change right after I look. So I'm giving you clean bets every week. This is what I'm gonna do. I got a deal that I'm gonna do every week. I'm gonna give y'all 3 predictions. Far as the bets, far as parlays, I'm gonna give y'all 3 full sets of parlays. It's gonna be 3 different parlays. I'm gonna definitely bet on them every week. These 3, I'm gonna bet on. Because some of them might be straight. Some, you know what I'm saying? Some of them might be builds, you know, but they're gonna be parlays. And what I'm gonna tell y'all is, rock with my parlays. I'm gonna do FanDuel and probably ESPN bets. So I'll be able to give y'all the money line, you know what I'm saying, all of that, you know what I'm saying, the plus, the minus, we'll be able to, I mean, it's gonna be a quick breakdown. Who to bet on, maybe we'll talk yards, touchdowns. Quick, right? I'm gonna try to have a sleeper, a go-to, and one that we it's like a jackpot. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's what I'm gonna call it, but it's not gonna be nothing crazy. The jackpot is gonna be maybe a couple legs on there, a couple leg parlay, not a lot. There's gonna be a few legs, maybe 3 to 4 legs. You know what I'm saying? And it's not gonna be nothing that's crazy, but the moves that we put, the stuff that we put together, it should be a nice little payout. That's what we leaning for. And what I would do is, if you guys continue, if you guys like that, if you just say, hey, you know what, can you break down more teams? I will personally break down more teams every week on my page. If you guys will, if we picking up, if you guys start follow with the parlays, y'all follow them parlays, and y'all like how them parlays hitting, and you want me to break your team down, tell me your team. I break them down on my page personally every week. Every
It's
Sunday.
just stomach for me. It's going back down. I lost 5 pounds, y'all. Go Lions. Go T-Double.
Okay, she lost 5. Okay, because listen here, I found them. The 5 pounds she lost, I found them. I need to hit the gym, but it's okay.
Well, I did that by walking. I haven't hit the gym as of yet.
Yeah, that's simulating. That's pretty much simulation.
I'm excited for your parlay predictions and everything. I'm still in it. So when you win, we gonna win twice, because I'm gonna be like,
Absolutely, that's what it's for. You know, a lot of people charge to do this, but because, you know, we a family.
make sure y'all subscribe to this channel. That's what we charge. We charge subscribes. We charge notifications. We
And
charge comments. We charge likes.
Interactions, you know what I'm saying?
Engage with
Engagements,
us.
absolutely. I'm gonna tell y'all, listen, once I start giving off these parlays, you can give me any team, college. Don't do basketball, please. Please don't do basketball. Let's not switch sports. You can give me any football.
Time to talk Lions.
Yeah. It's time to talk. Absolutely.
Talk football.
We will here.
Football.
We will do Lions only. I will give Lions parlays only.
No. I'm not saying we can't. I'm just saying, when I say time to talk Lions, that means time to talk football. You know.
I already said that anyway. Here we gonna talk the Lions.
I'm sorry I wasn't here.
Yeah, here we gonna talk the Lions game. Like, I will even tell you about the opposite team, maybe what to bet, over, unders, all that. I will not take it extended to no other games. We will not pay attention to no other team's games going on here. If you want personal, make sure you subscribe to Life of T Double, LYFEOF.
Okay.
T Double, I had to change shortly, you know what I'm saying? But make sure you subscribe to there, and then, just let me know what team you want me to break down. What's your team? You know what I'm saying? And I'll break them down every week for you. You know what I'm saying? That's it. So it get like that. So if you don't believe,
when
just make sure you tune into the first couple's episodes of.
And when you win, make sure you guys let everybody know where you got your information from. And if you don't mind, you can go ahead and slide us a little cash app. Nothing major.
Okay,
you know
anything. We'll take donations.
$1, $2, $20, $15,000. Depending on how much you want.
Absolutely. We take donations. Now, that's one thing I'm not going to tell you. I'm not going to tell you how much to bet, because, one thing is I'm going to make sure that I throw some money in with you guys. I'm not going to tell you guys that to bet something that I won't bet. That's why it's only going to be 3 bets a week. We're going to do 3 a week. You know what I'm saying? Guaranteed. Now, you guys can go off the grid and do it how you want after that, but we're going to do 3 parlays a week.
Okay.
Guaranteed. So.
Okay. I'm here for that. I'll do at least one.
I'm going to do 3 significance. I'm going to do a lock. I'm going to do a straight one that I think, you know what I'm saying, is kind of like a large one, a small one. These 2 will be like what I think are guarantees. And my last one will be like maybe a little bit larger, 4-leg, maybe 3 or 4-leg parlay.
Okay.
It'll be that money one that we looking for, So I'm with y'all. Y'all with us. We together. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We all in this together.
Just be ready. Time to talk Lions. Time to talk it out.
These parlays start coming
Monday.
out. Listen,
time to talk Lions is every Sunday morning.
You hit that jackpot. You know what I'm saying? At least shout us out. Say, listen, we got our picks from Time to Talk Lions. Y'all better tune in, subscribe,
like, share, subscribe,
all that.
Okay.
All that. So yeah, man. Hopefully y'all had a good Labor Day.
Absolutely. It's Freaky Friday. No, it's not. It's Dirty 30. It's the Dirty 30 episode.
Dirty 30. Y'all already know when y'all turn 30. Y'all turn 30. Y'all had that dirty party. Y'all, you got that dirty party when you was 30.
Well, when I turned 30, I had a dirty party planned. But I ended up getting a job at a plant right before, so I couldn't even do my party. I had a party outright at Magna Seating, which was a waste of freaking time. But them couple of thousands that I made within that 30 days wasn't a waste of time. It was worth it, but it was mentally, emotionally, and physically draining to work there, and I don't recommend. Plant life not for everybody.
Yeah,
it's never for me.
That's what it is.
It's never for me. I don't want to work at a plant. I don't want my significant other to work at a plant.
Yeah.
That's how.
Yeah, that's the thing.
I'd rather us get out here and panhandle before I let you go to a plant and clock in every day.
That's the thing. I need y'all to drop a comment. Are you okay marrying someone?
No.
Of course you're not. You already said that. Are you okay marrying someone that works? I wanna throw 2 of them in. That works in the plant or is a truck driver.
No.
I want to know, and I want to know male or female, because there are so many females driving trucks right now today.
My best friend, shout out to my girl Kainisha. Woo, love you, girl. Be safe out here on the road.
Absolutely.
Shout out to my cousin Rashonda as well.
Okay, absolutely. Please.
Dynamic Divas driving trucks.
Please be safe. Well, safety first. But
for sure.
So, the question to you guys is, please feel free to drop a comment. Would you not date. We're not talking about dating, going together. Would you tie the knot?
No.
Of course, you already said that. Would you tie the knot with someone in the specific profession of truck driving, or what was the other one? What you said you just don't like?
Plant life. Working in the plant.
You just don't.
That shit's not gonna happen.
Okay,
I'll be single for the rest of my life.
Okay, listen. So
that's a song. I
wanna hear what y'all. You know what I'm saying? What y'all thoughts is.
Never gonna do it.
I wanna know.
The only way I will possibly do a plant life situation where my husband works in a plant is that he's been working there like 15 to 20 years, damn near about to take the buyout, to where he about tired of that. Like, he over that. Like, the plant wife thing done got old to him. He done already broke up with his original plant wife, and now he see how it doesn't pay to have a plant wife. That's the only way. And then I would still be so, like, I still think no, but that's the only way possibly. Like, if you like just got within my radar to where I was just liking you so much before I even knew you was the plant nigga, then you might get a pass, but most likely not. You know what I'm saying? I just cannot with the whole plant situation. Like, that junk is out. And you know, truck driving. Now that's a toss-up, because you have some truck drivers who are local. They never leave state boundaries or whatever. So it all depends on what type of truck driving job you got, where I would just completely cut you off and say, no, you have no access to me. But yeah, cause here's the thing, hospital workers as well. You know what I mean? Doctors, nurses, phlebotomists that's in the hospital, people that's working 12, 13 hours at work. You damn near, if not actually, spending more time with your coworkers than me. So it's no wonder you might have failed for one of your coworkers. Look at how much y'all together. You know what I'm saying? You won't even spend that much time with me, laughing, giggling, just enjoying everyday life. So, no. Plant life is not a life for me. I personally think the only way that marriages gonna really for real work out is if both of y'all work in a plant. Other than that, nope, I ain't doing it. Not even for the Vine. Leave me a comment below if you remember the Vine.
Nah, I was just thinking about the Vine. Nah, I heard you say something about local.
If you a truck driver and you local and you home every night.
No, I wanna touch. Man, my back did something weird. Oh man, I'm getting. I don't even want to say that word.
You getting fine.
I don't even want to say that cuss word. I understand exactly, right? But being a truck driver, I feel like, right? Now my answer.
Okay.
To the question is, to be exact, a plant. I don't think I can do that with someone who works in a plant. And
14 hours, 7 days, no off day. I'm sorry.
My thing is because I don't have trust issues, right? I don't. It's not a problem that I have. My thing is because I tend to think that I be knowing some stuff. You know what I'm saying? I tend to think, right? And my thing is, right, it's not that I don't trust my lady going out. I don't trust the dudes. It's y'all. And briefly, let me explain to this, right? Because right now, females are in a state where, you know,
You kind of got your backs to the wall so crazy to the point where even in the workplace, you can't really just totally just be like every guy. I feel like you want a female that's out cold to niggas. Like you don't want her to say nothing. Stop talking to me. I got a nigga. You know what I'm saying? That's initially that's what you want, right? The thing is now when a female is in a space where it may be her and you know what I'm saying, a group of motherfuckers and this nigga talking to her, these group of motherfuckers don't know her and she don't expect for them to take up like just by the jump and you know what I'm saying? I'm not giving a pass. I'm not giving a pass. One thing I'm not is giving a pass. I'm understanding. You may have to just be nice. I ain't saying you gotta hang with this motherfucker after work. I ain't saying you gotta go. You know what I'm saying? You just might have to be nice to this motherfucker for these 8 hours.
So you can move accordingly.
Right, but how these guys get. That's why I don't trust the niggas, right? Niggas get so in a point where this plant life offers people who ain't really had this amount of money, large lump sums amount of money.
Acting like a nigga that ain't never had. Oh, I'm sorry.
So before you actually get to doing the right shit with this money, you blowing it, right? These niggas getting these lump sums at the beginning of these years. You know what I'm saying? They working these extra hours.
What is it?
All timeshare. You know what I'm saying? They getting that.
Not timeshare. Profit share.
Oh, profit share. Right, profit share. My bad.
Wait a minute.
Bonuses.
Right.
Bonuses and shit at the end of the year.
Yeah.
My thing is that makes it easy access for them to go.
That's why I say if you know your spouse as a male or female, you know your spouse, you know they in that bitch about business, trying to make it to the check, trying to make it to the bag, then okay. You know, but other than that, I would avoid that.
I can say that for females. Yeah. I feel like it's different for males. Like, you know how much peer pressure, and I'm not good, but you know how much pressure, and I ain't saying that she should just fold for the money. Like, oh, I'm a fold because he offered me this much money. Already, dog is all in your ear. You don't even feel safe. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, he gonna throw it at you. Like, you could easily say no, but what I'm saying is that's the shit that you got to deal with as the woman. You know what I'm saying? You can easily say no to this and be like, shit, you know what? Let me transfer to a whole nother plant and go somewhere different. Now your commute is different. You know what I'm saying? To try to be comfortable and shit like that in your work.
You got to start over as far as your seniority type shit. You got to learn a whole new plant, whole new people, like that shit.
Yeah, as far as like trying to be like, I'm trying to respect my man. But because, you know what I'm saying? It's an understanding.
I ain't tell them to put me in.
Right. It's an understanding. I ain't tell these niggas to like me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I come in this motherfucker with clothes on like jogging pants and hoodies like these niggas. But it don't matter.
You know what I'm saying? No, it don't. I understand that.
So, and that's why I feel like, for me, I can't talk to a female in the plant, and it's not because I feel like she gonna be the one to leech out and do it, but you just under so much pressure that shit. Let's just say one day you just might be mad at a nigga. Not to say that that's cool to be mad at a nigga and do that, but you know what I'm saying, before you even get a chance to think about it, a nigga all on your head. What you eat for breakfast today, this morning, shorty? I got the, you know what I'm saying? You like, shit, I'll chill with this nigga for a minute. Next thing you know, this nigga rubbing on you all tight. You know what I'm saying? So it's just, it's different. Because I don't trust the niggas. Why I wouldn't talk to a female at work in a plant. Now, when we was talking about, I heard you say something about local and shit like this on the road. Now, my thing about truck driving. Yes, there are local at night, but I feel like what truck driving does is it leave you room to be like, baby, shit, I'm gonna be a little later tonight than I was, you know what I'm saying? I'm be a little later tonight. I got an extra stop to make.
Well,
all in all, you could really be that. That could not be true. That extra stop.
But that's what I'm saying. Of course, that nothing that a person say could be true. You know what I'm saying? That's where you trust them come in. That's where you trust God come in. Because at the end of the day, they gotta do their job. You know what I'm saying? As far as that truck driving shit, and you better be lucky that they is able to come home at any point. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely.
Because they could be, like you say, literally over the road instead of local. So, yeah, we could all look at at people, our spouses, our friends, our family members, our co-workers, and be like, you know what, you might be lying. But you might not be.
Yeah,
I could also look at it and trust and believe in the Lord that when I ask,
empty,
when I ask for a new circle of friends and people in my life, when he weeded out the snakes, he wasn't gonna replace them with new, bigger, badder snakes.
Right. That's why they was, you know what I'm saying? That's why they was removed. You know what I'm saying? It's an upgrade, absolutely.
Especially.
Yeah, all right.
I hate coughing.
Yeah.
I really do. I hate coughing. Especially, you know, we have to be careful. We have to be diligent.
Absolutely.
Intentional within our own self. So I feel like when we do more to be intentional with what we do and say and where we go, how we do things, we give the good Lord more time and space to work on other people that's more in need of his help. Yeah, because we his helpers, we his eyes and ears, we, you know what I'm saying? Once you become his disciple, so I ain't got time to be worried about myself. I'm worried about the world and spreading the good news, you know what I'm saying? And I let the Lord worry about me. I take my prayers and my requests to him with thanksgiving, because I already know if it lines up with his will and it's good for me, I'm gonna get it eventually. Yeah. So let me just start praising him now.
Absolutely. I mean, listen, like I said, me personally, I don't have trust issues, like trust problems, trust issues to the point where I got a problem when somebody tell me that's what they doing. I can see you with somebody and you can say, this is just that. I'm going to take it for what you tell me, the face value. What I seen and what you tell me. Until, if so, something else shows up and shows me different. Then that's when I gotta approach you. I gotta take, well, you said this. Mm-hmm. That's when until then, face value is just what I take. You know, I really don't. And
everybody start off with 100 and you lose points. Mm-hmm. I'm the same way.
It's like school. So you start off with an A grade, right? You know what I'm saying? You can only lose. You know what I'm saying? You already got. I'm already taking you. You can build it back up. Yeah, I'm already taking. Because building it back up is a little bit harder though.
Yeah, but I forgive.
I forgive, but that don't mean I forgot what you did. So that don't mean that I'm not.
You may never get back to 100%, but you might at least be passing.
That's why I say building it back up. It ain't as easy. Because now,
matter of fact, you most likely never going to get back up to 100%.
Yeah, yeah, because
I'm always remember.
Yeah,
the back of
because that's the one thing. Yeah, that's the one thing that's just gonna always happen.
Can't be trusted.
Yeah. So, face value is just what I take stuff out. I don't got a trust issue with nobody, or you know what I'm saying, nothing like.
Well, I don't have a trust issue. I got relationship PTSD. I do. I've been traumatized, and sometimes, I have to catch up with my trust. If I move too fast, if I think too fast, if I talk too fast, then I got trust. First of all, I got trust in the Lord, and so therefore I got trust in who the Lord puts me in their life and vice versa. But sometimes my mental capacities can pass that up, and I fall into old habits or old safe spaces. Whereas if I don't trust you, then if you end up being trustworthy, it's just a pleasant surprise. As opposed to if I'm trusting you from get-go and you end up lying, cheating, stealing you from me. You know what I'm saying? And now I look at trusting like it's a bad thing. So that's just me. I'm never mad. I trust in the Lord with all my heart. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody got their own different way. How they set it up. How they line it up.
So do we want to do episode Dirty 35 questions or?
I've been waiting on you. I just had to say my little piece about that from when I was upstairs. I couldn't really say nothing from way up there. So, maybe I never said we weren't going to do it.
Okay, so Dirty 30, this is time to talk about After Dark. If you hear, you are the bee's knees, okay? You are the balls, the tits, the clits. You are everything, and we love you. So it's finna get dirty. So if you are 18 or under, click off this video right now. If you are too holy to listen to some hotels or some hoe desires or some freak shit, exit stage left right now. What you think?
Absolutely.
It's finna get nasty. It's Mr. Nasty time.
I mean, but everybody got a little bit of...
But sometimes
Everybody got that little bit of nasty, and I feel
some of
like,
them same people be offended when it's out in public, though. So.
Yeah, so, I mean, you ain't... Yeah, if you listening, just listen. You ain't got to comment. If this ain't for your ears, then, yeah, you got to get... Yeah, just go ahead and go on. Go that way. That way. That's how I go. Cause that's how it's about to get. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, get ready for it. It's Dirty 30, baby. It's Dirty 30, baby. I get. Yeah, so we're getting thoughts together right now. We're getting our thoughts together.
I'm wet and not in a good way.
Listen,
if you watching this live, you shoot with us in the gym. You seen what it was like. You know, this was that was the part I didn't need. Because I'm already blown. That was the part I didn't need.
That always sound good when a lady say, I'm wet. Oh, it ain't no bad way. When you wet, it ain't no bad way.
I'm wet and not in a good way, bro.
Okay, listen, fellas, how many times y'all heard I'm wet? And it wasn't, you know what I'm saying? So, Dirty 30.
Okay,
Kick
so it's definitely Dirty 30. It's wet Willie's Monday. Messy Monday. It's Messy Monday. And Dirty 30 episode here. Time to talk about. First question, we just gonna go, because we got 5 questions.
Yeah.
We going to 1 a.m. and that's it. That's all.
I guess we getting it right on out of here.
This is the Dirty 30 question number 1. Would you smash in a Coney Island bathroom if nobody was around?
See, I feel like that's easy. Yes. Duh. I'm because me.
Clutch my pearls.
The kind of person that I am, maybe that's what makes the difference. I'm just spontaneous, right? I like spur of the moment. I like shit. Park. I like, you know what I'm saying? Some of my wildest moments have been in some of the wildest places. So, you know what I'm saying? Just, you know, I hear people say stuff like, made them did it in like Myers bathroom or church bathroom.
No, come on now.
I've heard people say that. I haven't done that, but I've done some wild places now. But you know, I haven't done that. People say, I've just the bathrooms of the public places that people have brought up has been wild. I seen the motherfucker say they did it in the emergency room, like at being a patient in the bed at the emergency room. You needed it that bad.
Well, I mean, they probably got better after that.
And listen, I was thinking this, right? If she wouldn't have said the emergency room, all right. If you would have been like, you know what I'm saying, I was at the hospital for a minute. You know what I'm saying? I was a patient at the hospital you just got there.
Sometimes these hospitals days. Before they
You just got there. You needed it that bad. You were still injured.
My vagina might not have been injured though.
Oh,
my
okay.
mouth and jaws, my back of my throat,
Your ankle broke.
my back of my throat.
Your ankle broke. You in emergency with a broke ankle, but you about to be like, all right, come on.
I don't
put
need
it
my
in.
ankle to suck a dick.
You right, but that's not the thing. Your shit hurting.
No, they didn't gave me some. They didn't gave me some medicine to ease my pain. But no, I've been here for 2 days.
So now you ready to fuck?
Now I'm ready to get fucked. I might not be ready to fuck back. I just want to lay here and get fucked. Yes, because that's gonna relax me. That's gonna distract me from the pain.
I just thought that, for me, I thought that was like a nigga thing. Like, I thought niggas was the only ones that still get horny, like, regardless to shit.
I ain't even say I had to necessarily be horny.
So why you what? Then you ain't about to be. You about to be like, nigga, get your hand off me, nigga. Don't you see me sitting here hurting?
Not depending on how. No, depending on because we just already done said that my pain is regulated. I'm not hurting for real.
Right, you ain't hurting, but you ain't horny.
If I ain't hurting and we in a great place, like you been treating me great and take care of me, like and you walking it like what? Yes.
So what? So basically, no. So
On the floor.
So okay, so I think I get what you said. So what you saying is, if he approach you like that, as long as he been then it's all right. You ain't about to bring it up though.
I might.
He might just do something that just might take it there. Like, damn, come in right now, type shit.
I mean, you got some connections and some attractions to where, it ain't a whole lot you gotta do. You walk in and I see you and I'm like, damn, you know what? You like you need some head. Because you know what? As a matter of fact, I think I need to give you some head because that's gonna help me. Because it's this little thing in the back of my throat.
Oh, okay, that's how you
that
do
be
it.
helping
That's how you do it.
with certain issues
That's how you do it.
with my health. It's like, oh, you needed that one nigga to hit that one spot in the back of it. And it's that one that you feeling that way about.
Okay, so
he hit the back of that throat, or he hit the back of that vagina.
So turn that shit around. A nigga in the hospital, and you feel me? He in that bitch. You his shorty. You feel me? You knew when he went. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
And you like shit. I'm gonna come back and see you later. I'm gonna gotta take a little break. You was up there. I gotta take a little break and come back and see you later.
Mm-hmm.
On your way back, dog, hit you like shit. I'm feeling like that. Like shit. Can you come on, baby? Or let's say on your way back you walk in, and he like, damn, baby, like you just got me like whoa, shit.
Mm-hmm.
You about to still you ain't the one that's the patient. You good. You about to still just go. You about to let him how you gonna be down basically.
If I'm fucking with you like that, yes.
Okay, that's it.
Yep. Popping you off right there and then by locking the door real quick. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna try my best to make it fast. I'll fuck around and charge!
That's funny as hell. That's funny.
I done tried to titty fuck. I ain't even got no titties. I done put out all the stops. Cause I'm trying to make it happen before the nurse come in and take your blood pressure. Cause when she come in, she gonna be like, why is your blood pressure this high? Why is your heart rate this high?
You got the titties with the hands on. Hand on one, over the titty, one hand under the titty.
And the mouth on the titty.
Okay, you got the whole motion going. Alright, don't play with it then. Alright, that's 100 done. I just feel like a lot
I'm putting on all the stops in the hospital because I'm trying to hurry up and get you out of here.
I done heard a motherfucker said the craziest shit I done heard, I think. It ain't the craziest. It's probably I just was probably more intrigued by it. I heard a lady say she gave head on a plane, and she was like, "I just act like I was asleep. I put the blanket over my the blanket over my head." And she was like, they thought I was asleep because I wasn't moving. She was like,
what type of head is you giving and you not moving?
She said, I guess she said she was just using like her jaw. I don't know. That's what she said.
She just was licking the tip.
Maybe.
Because, I mean, what kind of head you done got? Teach me the game, Ghost. I want to know.
I'm just telling
you.
Because
we be on planes. I'm trying to be on a plane. Not saying that we be giving each other head or nothing. Especially on planes.
Oh, shit.
But I'm just saying, like, that's for us to know and y'all to speculate. But if we wanted to give head on a plane, how do one...
If you ever gave head on the plane, fellatio, on the plane, you know what I'm saying? Go 3,000, 5,000, vacuum, 2-hand twist. Even if you ain't do the 2-hand twist, if you did the look mama no hands. If you so much as put a private part in your mouth on a plane, whether you are a man or a female, if you put a private part in your mouth on a plane, how did it happen? We are here to listen to. We are here. There's no judgment. There's judgment-free zone here. This is better than Planet Fitness. We want to know if you put your mouth on any private part on the plane. Even better.
How you do it? Give me the game, Ghost. Like, did you have a thick cover, a thin cover? Did you have...
Even if you went beyond...
Was y'all in the back of the plane, the middle, the front?
Even if you went beyond that. Let's say you didn't get to do the oral. Y'all just got a chance to just do a quick... and got out. You know what I'm saying?
In the bathroom?
I just want
to know. Because I want to get on my we just took all these trips.
Yeah, I want to know how that happened. I want to know. I'm very intrigued.
And let me ask you this. So if you only able to get like 2 licks and a suck, is that still like if you don't get to go all the way and like really go, or if you don't really actually like get to like bounce on there for real, if you only get to do like a couple pumps, is that still that you made it to the Mile High Club, or do you have to go all the way and like come?
What are you talking about pumps on? Are we talking about oral, or are we talking about...
That's what I'm saying. Either way, that's what I'm saying. If it's oral, if it's just like 2 licks, cause like case in point, like how recently when we had went on a trip, I was just chilling. I'm asleep. I'm laying down, and I probably might could have made it. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't want to do too much. I wasn't trying to get us put off the plane or nothing crazy like that. But if I would have just kind of like real quick, like nothing major, you know, do that mean we had made it?
No.
If you gotta go all the way. My book, yeah, your book.
My book, no. My book is in my book, no, you don't have to go all the way, right? My thing is right. I don't think that you're about to. This is not a porno. I don't think that you
Life
can
is
just get on a plane and just whip your fucking shit out and.
But we talking about under a cover.
What I'm saying is, even under a cover, heads go up and down, right?
That's what I'm talking about.
So what I'm thinking
so all
is,
you really can get is.
So what I'm thinking is right. If you're in a position to where you can lay there and you can lick it. Just put that motherfucker in there. Pacifier that motherfucker. I feel like. And
you know, I don't got no overbite though. I was looking at this one girl recently. Was it online or in real life? Anyway, her overbite was like this. It was down like a rainbow. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, dang, I wonder do dudes like girls with overbites because they feel like they can stick their whole dick and balls in there.
I've never looked at that like that. Because you just said overbite, that just made me remember a true fact is people who breathe through their mouth got a funny shit. Like it makes your mouth poke out more. People who breathe through their nose got a more square face. So it's unhealthy for you to breathe through your mouth. Like not just because of that, because it changed the structure of your face, but it's just unhealthy for you physically. So if you are a mouth breather, try to practice breathing through your nose. It'll change your health. But yeah, so no, I don't look for that. I honestly wasn't even a head guy for the longest, for multiple reasons, but we won't get into that. I wasn't a head guy, so it just boils down to the person who's doing it. You have to find somebody who does the things to your liking, and for me, head is one of those things. It has to be somebody that does it to my liking, and I can't say, oh, you got to be giving 100% because you can be giving me a lazy job as long as it's good. I don't care. You can give me a lazy. The thing is, I can tell when somebody don't want to do it. The difference with me, I can tell when you don't want to do it, which is why, right? This touches something else we talk about, which is why I used to say I don't even like it. You know what I'm saying? To reframe, to keep myself from
defense mechanism.
Right, to keep myself from it because it's like, it's not that it's horrible, right? I didn't like it because people were doing it wrong. And I didn't like what was happening. So to keep from going through the part of, because this is me. We after dark. This is me, right? If I'm getting some bad head, I just used to straight pull up, get up, turn around or something. I'm about to get you off of there. Get your mouth off there. Because it's not because it's about to make me back soft. I can't even get head too long without going back soft if it's not good. So that it's a
you're gonna run all the time.
Yeah, it's like it'll start off hard just because it's wet. You know what I'm saying? It's a mouth. It's wet.
Just because I'm thinking about it.
Mm-hmm.
I was hard
happening.
before you took your clothes off.
Right, you know what I'm saying? And then you put your head down there. My shit was like, whoa, come here. You know what I'm saying? But once you put the mouth on it, once the head is like, it's like, I can't even say it's boring, but once the head is like, it has
unprofessional.
It starts to get a feeling that is not like vaginal. It makes a difference to me. So which means like you probably, and which is why females be saying, and I understand when they say, oh, my jaws hurt. You know what I'm saying? Because I used to think, why the fuck your jaws hurt? You need to, you know what I'm saying? But I guess because you got to be tightening your shit down. Because if your shit just loose and it's just, and I'm just in and out a loose mouth, I'm probably only going to be hard for a minute, and then it's going to be like, all right, what's going on? Like, you know, I don't like to see motherfuckers that throw up on there and then eat it off. Don't do that. That's trifling as fuck. Don't do that. Don't put your feet on my dick. I'm sorry. Don't put your feet on my meat. I do not like that. I'm not one of them motherfuckers that be on them porns. They be like, oh, well, they using your feet. Don't put your feet on my meat. I don't play like that. I do not like that, and I don't care. You can have pretty feet. I listen. That right there is where it's not supposed to go on my meat.
That's nasty.
That's where it's not supposed to go. Your feet ain't supposed to go on my meat.
I don't like feet.
Yeah, so
I don't like feet.
Me neither. I don't even like baby feet.
But some niggas do like that though.
My kids' feet, after my kids was probably like a year old, like, you know, babies like to put their feet in your face. I did not use like my kids. Don't put your feet in my. They can't even walk. Don't put your feet in my face. I ain't even like that.
Once you start walking, because kids don't like to keep their shoes on. They stay on the floor. But
you know, as babies, you carrying them. They like to get their feet all the way up. Don't put your feet in my face. I don't care if
Listen,
you can't
I
walk,
used
I'm
to
coming
keep
up
my
there.
daughter's feet in my mouth.
No.
That's so gross and funny.
Nah.
But when
We're
she was
talking.
a baby, I'm talking when she was a baby before she was walking now.
Nah.
I used to keep them on my nose. Like
Yeah,
that's
I
probably
ain't
why I
doing
be like, you want to smell my feet now?
I ain't doing
Because
that.
I used to keep smelling on her feet and keep
Nah.
them like one foot right here, one foot right here. Like it is, you know, it's
I
something
don't
about
know.
a baby feet,
No,
but
I ain't even like baby's feet. Nah, since it's after dark now, when I get super nasty, I will suck some toes. Especially
don't
in
suck
that
my toe, don't
missionary
suck my ass.
position right there. That
Oh
just
yeah,
be.
well I guess maybe you
That'd
can.
just be, you
Well,
know what I'm saying?
shit.
That. Yeah, I get. You know, sometimes like, it's after dark, so. It's one of my little moves that, when I'm in my when it's real, get a little nasty, get a little nasty. Well, like that, yeah. So, but, alright, so, what was next? Because we're possibly running through this.
I don't know. I was stuck on missionary.
Yeah,
I got stuck.
understood. Yeah, it's, I don't know, the way I seen it, the dude.
I mean, I ain't even get to the feet part. I'm still stuck on.
Oh, yeah, well, yeah.
Anyways, okay, so Woodward Avenue car sex, legendary Detroit move or way too risky? Cause you like it like that.
It would depend on where. What
part of Woodward?
Yeah, and then Woodward is not a legendary Detroit move. That's some old tricking ass shit. It used to be motherfuckers selling pussy on Woodward. That's not no legend.
So too risky.
It's not even that. We can do it on the street, but Woodward ain't the one we about to be doing it on. That shit ain't no staple. That ain't like, oh, let's go and do it on Woodward. We can go and do it. Listen, on some real 100. This is. Let me give y'all this story time, man. I listen. Okay, look, because y'all my peoples, I love y'all. This on some real 100. I've been in the moment where I've been in a car driving, and the motherfucker was like, pull over right here. Pulled over. Not in the car. We got out. Outside, door open.
It wasn't me.
This is my young. This is so. Listen, but the
Don't
thing
look
was,
at me, y'all.
it never mattered to where I was at. That
What's
didn't.
wrong with Woodward though?
No, but because that didn't strike
Would
me
you
as a
have done
thing
it
to
on
do.
Woodward?
I don't give. Yes, hell yeah. That don't strike me as a thing to do though. That don't strike me as that's legendary. If I just go and do it on Woodward, I'm smacking anywhere.
So that's what they saying. So okay. So
You
wait a
more
minute. So
legendary doing some shit somewhere in another spot that's like, damn, you was right there. Woodward ain't nowhere you about to be like, man, you did it on Woodward. I don't feel like ain't nobody about to be amazed by that. It's not legendary. It ain't risky. You can do it.
it's not risky.
No. Hell no. I feel like if you a motherfucker that do that shit, you can get away with that shit in the daytime on Woodward. Guaranteed. Guaranteed.
Shit seem risky as fuck to me.
Man.
I don't know.
You know how many niggas is fucking in the daytime on 6 Mile and Woodward? Outside?
How many? Cause it ain't like that.
That motherfucking park right there?
Palmer Park. That's what I'm saying. Palmer Park ain't even like how people be thinking it is.
That's what you think.
It's not. I know, cause I used to hang there.
It's videos of niggas outside with their car doors open during parties, barbecues, all that shit. No faking. Listen, I can't make this shit up. I'm not gonna tell you nothing I ain't seen.
I don't know. I
done
done seen that. I
seen,
used to be there.
I done
Like,
seen
just pull
niggas
up randomly.
outside of the car daytime. It's music and shit bopping. These niggas is fucking.
Me. Okay. Well, that's beyond my scope of practice. I
Trying
haven't
to tell
seen
you,
it.
viral videos.
I haven't seen it. You gonna have to show me.
It was back. This shit was back. This shit ain't new. Like new. This shit was back. Like
I'm sure it's probably still on there.
I mean, shit. Yeah, absolutely. Hell yeah, I bet for sure.
Okay, so this is chat. You ever got down after a night at the strip club on 8 Mile? That's so. First of all,
No. Probably first and foremost, I never went to I'm lying. I've been to a strip club on 8 Mile. I ain't never got down after. Ironically, it was weird. Every time I went to a strip club, I think I never had sex afterwards. If I'm lining this up correctly, I never had sex afterwards. Why? Because I get in the strip club, I get so caught up in the dancers spending my money, but they into their job. They not, you know what I'm saying? They not specifically on one nigga, but I feel like I don't spend my money. Now when it's the end of the night or whenever it's time to go, I ain't even got a motherfucking number. I just be too shy. I gave you all my money. I'm too shy to ask you for your motherfucking number. I just look, enjoy my view, and glad I could touch you when I spend this little couple dollars. And then after that, shit, they go away from me. And then now I'm probably going to spend the night or lay down somewhere. Or
but this is what I'm saying. Nobody said you had to be.
I'm talking about even not the stripper, even not the
That's what I'm
stripper.
saying. You ain't had your go-to that you will call after the strip club. Okay, after I leave here, I'm gonna call Boo Bay, or you and Boo Bay go to the strip club together.
Let me tell you this.
And after y'all leave,
Let me tell you,
you know,
this
it's
story.
extra freaky.
I feel like enough time has passed for me to tell this story. I could tell this story. This person probably won't even know. I mean, I guess we ain't gonna say no names, but it kind of singles out. So if this person watched, they might know. Okay, so my very first time going to a strip club, I was 21 years old. It was my 21st birthday. I remember I was going to Deja Vu. Rest in peace, my boy Zuimu. I told my bro, I say, bro, come with me. I got paid. I'm thinking I got it all. I got a check and some change. You know what I'm saying? Whole check, and then I got a little bit more money. I'm thinking I got it all. I'm like, bro, come with me. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all about to
I'm gonna pay for your dance, your drink, all that shit.
It's your birthday?
It's my birthday. Bro, call this girl. She like, you better not go to no motherfucking strip club. He like, man, I can't even go. I'm like, damn, bro. I'm like, that's fucked up. She on that. I'm like, but you know what? Fuck it. I don't care. I'm going. I want to see some ass and titties. I'm going to Deja Vu.
21. Hell yeah. Naked too.
At Deja Vu, they get all the way butt booty at, but you
can't drink.
It's BYOB. They don't sell.
Yeah,
they don't sell.
Right.
It's BYOB. Bring your own weed. Bring on all this, right? I'm in this motherfucker at 9 o'clock. I think that
When they
bitch
first
opened at 9. I'm in that bitch at nice. Nobody in that bitch. You hear me? I got all
the
my money out. No, hell no. I got it out. I'm flexing. Mind you, this is probably a Saturday. I'm flexing at 9 o'clock. Ain't nobody in this bitch. It's like 4 niggas. I'm looking. I don't even want shit. I'm pouring up my drinks and shit. They come by. You want to dance?
They milked you so hard.
No, I'm about to tell you for real. No. They come by. You want to dance? No. I'm good. My money on the table. But it's because I knew this. This is what I learned. I put my money on the table to attract them. The honey get the bees. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I put the honey on the table to get the bees. You want to dance? I'm chilling though right now. I'm pouring my drink up. I got a whole bag. No, I don't want to dance right now. I hadn't seen nobody I really wanted. You know what I'm saying? But I was chilling. I wasn't in a space where I felt like I couldn't tell you I don't want to dance from you. You know what I'm saying? It was like 4 niggas in here. Ain't none of you niggas getting dances from y'all. Why should I say yes? Because I got money on the table? No, I don't want to dance neither. I'm chilling. Let me just chill, catch a buzz, right? So first off, because I'm just mad because cuz ain't roll with me, you feel me? I'm down by myself. So I'm already kind of mad. So I'm like, shit, let me catch a little buzz. But then I'm thinking, I'm like, shit, all right, I ain't going to stay here too long because, you know what I'm saying, I'm by myself. I caught the bus down there. I stayed on 7 Mile and basically 7 Mile Woodward. So I caught the bus back down to 6 Mile Woodward. You know what I'm saying? Down the street. Caught the bus here. You know what I'm saying? So my first time in the strip club.
You 21.
21. You know what I'm saying?
You 21.
I'm coming in here, I get a little seat, you know what I'm saying? I bust all my money down, I'm chilling, you know what I'm saying? I'm drinking. I watched the shit turn from nobody. The niggas that was in there at 9 o'clock, them niggas was gone before 10:30. You hear me? Them niggas came in, got their little dance. When they found they won, they got their little dance. Them niggas got on. They was older niggas anyway. I wasn't really peeping the scene. They got on. I'm chilling. So I got my pay. This motherfucker started getting loaded. You hear me? I'm talking about. So as it started coming in the first time, this will happen. It came. First little wave of a crowd came in because it's after 10 now. You know what I'm saying? Because these niggas gone. I'm still saying. First little wave of crowd came in. Okay, so now they pulling the dancers out now. I get this one. She was real thick. She came down to this song. Let me see your booty. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah. Okay, so if you know that, okay, you know what I'm talking about. Came down the pole from that motherfucker going crazy. I'm like, oh my. I'm like, oh, yep. I stood up. I done threw a couple. Now I'm trying to get her attention. But there's a couple niggas in here. So, you know, I gotta go over niggas. It ain't just like it's me by myself like how I was before. I gotta go over niggas. These niggas already tipping. I'm trying to get acknowledgement from you so you can come to my table after you get off the stage. So I went a little crazy. I gotta go over niggas. You know, what's up? Come see me. You know what I'm saying?
You made it rain, not tsunami, but it did.
It was enough.
Yeah.
She came to see me.
It was a nice little storm. Okay.
So she was acting like, shit, woo, I could give you a private dance, $90. I'm like, shit, hell yeah, let's go. I'm gonna take you upstairs. Let's go. Automatic. I'm thinking I'm about to crack. That's it. I'm cracking and I'm leaving. I'm cracking, I'm out. That's all I want. Talking about that motherfucker. I get upstairs. You thought you was
about to crack for the 90?
For the 90 ball. I said I would have gave her a couple more dollars. You see me up. You see me up, baby. I'm up. Let me know I'm about to crack. That's it. I get up.
Let me know I'm about to crack.
You see me. All I'm saying is this.
That's that man gold tags. Just like you had it on the table for a whole and didn't want to do nothing with it.
But you see, out of everybody that rolled by, I'm spending on you. So you could have been like, yo, shit, for a couple more dollars. This how it happened. I'm going to tell you, I ain't proposition, I just tried to make my move. I'm going to tell you exactly what happened. I ain't proposition, I tried to make my move. So this what happened. We get up to the $90 little flow. Me and her, we go upstairs. It ain't nobody. It ain't even on the floor with nobody. Me and her, we in the back room. So she get all the, you know what I'm saying, all the way. Take everything off. Boom, boom. She dance. I get to try to touch. She said, no, you can't touch that, baby. I'm like, should I give you a couple more dollars? You know what I'm saying? Let me go ahead and... No, I don't do that. You get 3 songs, $90. You get 3 songs of me with no clothes on. That's it. I'm like, what?
That's all she...
Listen, you talking about... I was mad. I'm talking about mad. I'm talking about, listen. No, this...
what?
Listen, I was mad. I'm really confused right now because you see me with the loaf. You see me with the loaf.
That's all, but this is her job though.
She done probably made that bag already, baby. She probably made that bag. I had probably quadruple that night, baby, because the motherfuckers was throwing the money at her, and there was niggas that came in that had bags strapped to them, and they got on stage and performed. And she was one of that. They flooded the whole motherfucking stage was green. They picked up that money.
That's what I'm saying. That little couple dollars that you was throwing was worth it.
But I was only gonna be about. I was young. I was only gonna be about 10 minutes for a couple shit about.
10 minutes? Are you smart?
5 minutes.
You know how long that is?
3 minutes. 3 minutes. 2 minutes. I was young nigga. I was about to be 2 minutes. 15 pumps.
Every nigga that wanted 15 pumps, you know how many pumps in she'll be?
You ain't got to every nigga. I already gave you 90 for the private dance, and I give you more is what I'm saying.
Hers. That
What, right?
She gotta split that with the fucking
But what I'm saying is now we up here to the private.
No,
I'm offering you more to let me get in that
You
motherfucker.
offering me a little bit to do way too much.
10 pumps?
I could get 10. That's not enough.
10
That's
pumps,
not
I'm throwing you a
enough.
couple hundred.
Nothing you can give me is enough because
I thought I was in this bitch.
because once I give it to you, now my whole psyche spirit is gone, and I got to do that to so many more that where it's not worth it.
You ain't gotta do that to everybody. Shit, just
That's
me.
what. Oh man, get the fuck out of
She
here.
gave me
man.
her. So
That's
she,
what all
she
of
gave me
y'all
her.
say.
She gave me her.
That's
What
what
was her? She had a page at the time. I think it was motherfucking Moco Space or something.
Yeah,
that
you
she
can
had
send me some
at
money.
the time.
You
I
can
was giving her money, shit.
can
Fuck you talking about? I'm
send
giving it to you.
No, this little couple
Man.
dollars, all of you could
Shit,
have emptied
baby.
out your
Come
pockets
back
and
on
it
my
wouldn't have
next
been
check.
enough.
Come back on my next check.
You could have emptied out
What you
your
talking about?
pockets and it wouldn't
I
have
was
been
that
enough.
young and naive. Come back on my next check. When I see her, come back on my next one. Shit, when I seen her, I was that young. Naive. I was ready. I would have listen. I'm trying to tell you how gone I was. I was gone. I'm trying to tell you, I was gone.
And even so, with everything that was in the club that she had already seen before and knew she had the potential to get you wasn't worth
I'm
it.
gonna tell you. And listen, let me tell you.
You and your little couple dollars
Let
and
me
your
tell you.
fine ass
Let me tell you.
wasn't worth it.
So let me tell you how else I wandered off. Bam, all right, I got that little $90 dance. I paid for that. I didn't tip her because I was mad because she ain't let me fuck. So all right, boom. Can you feel me? We out the dark. She ain't let me fuck. Boom. Okay, I goes back down. Now I'm pissed off now. So now I'm like, I gotta pick my next. Don't ask me for no dance. I'm not paying none of you bitches. I don't ask me for no dance. This is me, right? I'm mad. I ain't really like that. But I was feeling like that at the time. I was feeling defeated. You know what I'm saying? I'm just keeping it real. You feel me? I was feeling defeated. So I'm like, I ain't paying for none of y'all. I'm not getting no dance from y'all. I'm straight, right?
The bouncer bounced your ass about the building.
No,
why are you here?
You had me fucked up.
You had the bar fucked up. Why are you here? You are not paying for no dances. You can go
I'm
to
gonna
a
pay
regular.
who the fuck I want. I don't have to get no dance from. I'm not gonna get no dance from anybody.
Say that then.
It's my money.
I'm not paying none of you.
I'm gonna pay
That's
for
what
the
you
motherfucker.
just said,
Yeah,
though.
that's what I said. I'm not paying nobody till that's
You
what it
said
is.
I'm not paying
That
none of
was
you.
because that's
bitches,
how I was
though.
feeling when I sat down.
That's
if
what I'm
you hear me.
saying. Nobody, you mad because you broke.
I wasn't broke. That was the
Shit.
problem.
If you complaining
I
about
wasn't
$90 and you want
When am I
somebody,
complaining? I'm not complaining about $90.
You
I
was
said
mad because
I
she
just
let you
said I was
spend
gonna
the
give her
90.
some more money. I
What's
didn't
some
care
more
about the
money?
$90.
What's some more money?
I walked in that bitch with $5.90 something. That was the first dance I got was $90. If she'd have told me give me $250 right now, the fuck I'd have did that 10 pumps. What are you talking about?
Nope.
Okay, right.
No.
Okay, right. Okay. Anyway, back. Okay, all right. Anyway,
No.
anyway, all right. Anyway, back to the story. All right. Anyway, back to the story. Okay, what I was saying.
$1,000 from somebody just to pee on them. Fuck, she gonna let you stick your dick in her for $250? Fuck no, nigga. No. I might pee on you for $250 just because I think you fine as hell. But we in the club. This not. You didn't meet me at the gas station. You knew what time it is when you came in here, or you should have. But you didn't because you was young, like you said. And you learned that day. I'm sorry. Was that too much information?
I just want to tell a story. That's all. That's all. That's it. That's all.
I can't make a comment. Sorry.
No, you can make as many comments as you want. Cause I'm a broke nigga. I was a broke nigga back then. I'm still broke to this day. Okay, now, what I said exactly was
You said yourself you couldn't compete with the niggas that was making it rain and all of that. I didn't say that. You said that.
also the niggas was rappers. I said if you listen to the story, the detail.
I didn't say they
Niggas
wasn't.
that came in way later that performed on the stage. That wasn't.
I'm just saying. You the one who said that. I didn't say that. I was just speaking on what you said. The story that you telling. I commented on it. And nah, you making it seem like I just said you was a broke nigga out of nowhere. Like I'm just trying to belittle you or something. That's not what I'm doing. I'm commenting on the story that you told on some shit that happened 15, 16 years ago.
Right. I understand. That's not what I was saying.
I know you're not broke now. You go to work every day.
I went to work every day back then. So, that was still, but yeah. So what was the next question?
Would you rather a sneaky link in a Detroit rooftop loft or in Belle Isle Park at night? I guess the loft would be like Airbnb type shit. Just listen. This
That's very weird. Probably in a car. Because it's sneaky. Why the fuck we get in the loft? It's gonna be in the car.
well, I'm the opposite. I take the loft for sure. I take the loft. If for nothing else, the content capabilities and just to get to see a downtown one of the new ones. I've seen one like back in 2002, 2003. That's the last time I done been in one of them lofts off Jefferson where they on Jefferson, and that would be about the deepest downtown that I have ever been in a loft. Where they had like renovated one of them old school looking apartment buildings and renovated it from being like probably 10 apartment buildings on one floor to being 5 apartment buildings on one floor, and all the apartments being like open space, you know, where the bedroom was on top of the kitchen, the living room, and it's like no walls damn near loft. You know what I'm saying? And that was before my daughter was born. Last time I've been in one of those, so I would love to see one of the new modern contemporary lofts that they done made down there. Cause those back in the day was nice to tell. So I'm pretty sure these new ones is probably like super dope. So that's good that we picked the opposite. Because we can do both. The car and the loft.
Oh yeah, see, I would just the car is just more me.
Belle Isle Park at night. Yeah.
I just my lot of stories, but you know, I'll say that for another day. I really need to start doing a story time. Cause that one is like that, yeah. I could do some story time. That
yeah, you really should, and just like use picture visuals. You don't have to like do your face. Use a whole nother voice. You know.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I got one last question, then we're gonna wrap this up. We almost at 3 hours, so if that's cool with you, I'm gonna wrap my end up. This is my last question. And I think it kind of like goes with these last couple of questions and with our weekend and a lot of people weekend. Would you do it on a people mover for a thrill? Yes or no? I think I know your answer, but
see, the people mover alone is kind of. I get up there and I don't know, it's different. Like I can get on the plane, but I can't get on a roller coaster. People mover kind of reminds me of a roller coaster. I kind of get up there and I feel like, I guess if you can get my mind off of where I'm at, I would definitely be down for a session up there. Only thing that would keep me from doing it on the People's Mover is just me knowing where I'm at. Like,
So like I would have to like slip you a honey pack to where you would have had to already been hard when we got up there, and then I just like popped you off or like sat on it with my
No,
skirt
I would
on.
probably just have to be drunk. I would probably have to just be drunk. If I was drunk, then it would be different. Being drunk is different.
What that mean?
Because I remember being drunk on there and I was doing backflips on there, while we was moving. So I didn't even remember. I remember holding on. They had the video, my boy at work had the video of me holding on to the thing and doing backflips on there. And we had just drunk like a whole like little fifth of like Bacardi. And I remember the video, and I was like, man, what? I'm like, man, I was on that motherfucker too comfortable. So yeah, it would have to be something in that
like
nature
that. Okay.
to have me
How
extra.
you drunk and turned on?
Basically, yeah, and then because I'm definitely a spontaneous person, so. But just regular on the people's mover, no. I ain't fucking with it.
Okay, I like it. I agree. If I was sober, I wouldn't even attempt it.
Even on the carousel, like
Yeah, if I was sober on nothing, like, well, no, I don't know. Because them carousels, sometimes I'd be like enclosed little. I might do that
you
sober.
in a singular, you know.
Yeah, I might do that sober. Not even gonna lie.
Even if I'm so, I feel like I can't do it sober. You gotta give me at least a couple shots. I gotta be buzzing. Give me a couple shots.
Listen, just lean back. Let me do it. Get it done.
I mean, but shit, after a while,
It's gonna be a gummy worm. That's how I did it. I did it though. I did it.
Shit, get in, hey.
I did it.
Get in there.
Yeah. Okay, so anyways, I love y'all. Do we have any other announcements? Do you have any last?
No, I think that's it, man. Make sure y'all tune in to Time to Talk Lions, man. And that's it, man.
Super Bowl bound, Detroit Lions, 2025.
I love y'all so much, man. Just love y'all so much. I say, man, y'all really brought dreams to reality. I feel like dreams couldn't have been reality without y'all. You know what I'm saying? As a group, as us working, and y'all participating as well. Dreams to reality for me, for sure. So every time I do this, it's a moment that I have afterwards to myself. That is a reminder that just keep doing.
I'm proud of you, black man.
I'm proud of you as well. And I'm proud of you people. Just thanks for tuning in. For the support, the backpack thing. I can talk about that all the way until next year. It was a success. To hear about other situations that happened and to know that what you guys did for us, man, is a success. Everybody don't have the same story,
We're so grateful that you guys showed up and showed out and allowed us to serve you.
Absolutely. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
God bless everybody that came. Everybody that wasn't able to make it, God bless you guys. We hope we see you next year.
Or
we hope we
see
you later this year for the holiday giveaway.
You know what? I'm glad that we brought this moment up before we wrap it up. It is something I want to say. We want to shout out. Big shout out to Jen checking in for this moment that I'm about to bring to you guys. We are looking into an adoptive family for Christmas.
Yes, man. He always surprises me with
courtesy of your girl Jen checking in.
Aww. Listen, let me just say thank you, T-Double, for that. And let me just say this is full circle because my family has benefited from the the adopted family. Who is it? One of them organizations, the big organizations, back maybe like 10 years ago. Not at my door. Yep, about 10 years ago, maybe 8, 9 years ago. The adopted family. I can't think of the organization right now. I'm gonna link it and I'm gonna put it in here when we do the replay. But they adopted us, and when I tell you this family got my baby everything that she put on her list, and I mean it was like 12 to 20 things on there, from big to small. I'm literally still sleeping on the big. She asked for one of them big teddy bears. Remember the big life-size teddy bears? And she didn't like it. She only used that thing for about maybe 6 months at the most. And then she started kicking it on the floor, throwing it in the closet type to where I took it as my boyfriend. Okay? And now, to this day, you know, I can't lay in my bed without laying on him one leg up. So I thank that family for adopting my daughter, who was very much deserving. It was around the same time that I had lost my job. It was the year before we moved into the house that we in now. So she was 7 going on 8.
Yeah.
And yeah, they did us so great. So it's going to be full circle for us to be able to adopt a family, and I can give back in the same way that Holy Spirit poured into my daughter.
Absolutely. I won't get too much into it, but I actually had a situation that kind of happened like that for my youngest kids, my son and my youngest daughter. I actually had a situation also that happened like that, to where they were kind of adopted with a bunch of toys and stuff for Christmas. And shout out to the families that have been adopted before.
Yes, and thank you, Jesus. Shout out to the Most High for putting us in a better situation now, to where we can be the help that we received and the change that we want to see. We can be the testimony, and we can be the motivation for other families to adopt a family that may be less fortunate. Because we is not acting like we rich. If you got a scale from 0 to rich, we probably about a 3-4. You know what I'm saying? But we still want to help the 0s, 1s, and 2s. You know what I'm saying? Because we grateful that we a 3-4. Okay? And we understand that we on our way to being 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we blessed abundantly. I don't have it. We blessed exceedingly and abundantly more than we can even think or imagine.
Yeah, absolutely. And one thing's for certain, we want to let it be known how it's gonna happen. As far as right now, is one family that we're picking, and we're taking a family of 3 individuals.
So whether that's 2 parents and 1 kid, 1 parent and 2 kids.
Exactly, right.
We can only
3 individuals. And
be faithful to 3.
The main focus
is the kids.
Will be the kids in this situation. I'm thinking that what we will have the kid do is write down 5 gifts, and you're probably going to get guaranteed at least 3.
Yep. So pick your top 3 and then have your 2 alternates.
Yeah. Get at least 5 gifts. We will work the hardest to get you
for each kid. If it's Absolutely. 2 kids, and then the parents only get 1 gift.
1 gift apiece. You're allowed to pick 1.
So if you got 2 kids, your kids get 5 gifts. You get 1. If you got 2 parents and 1 kid, then your kid is guaranteed 5 gifts, possibly
as
more.
A parent, you know, because of course we hope you understand. You know, you don't pick nothing crazy. As a parent, you also can pick an alternative. You can pick 1 and then an alternative. 1 or
as a parent, you could bypass your gift and give it to your kid and make your kid get another
if
gift.
you would like.
But as a parent, your gift can't be more than $25.
Right. Well, which is basically why I'm saying give multiple options, because also we may not be able to run into that exact thing. You know, it may be sold out, or you know, it just.
And
you know,
if that's the case, you're gonna get a $25 gift card. Or an equivalent.
You
an
know,
equivalent
we
gift card.
the idea is for you to feel the love during the holiday season. That's lacking.
We just
from
love you.
Where it is that you're missing.
You know people are crazy though.
So in order to qualify for this, you do have to leave us a story.
And you got to be subscribed.
You have to be subscribed. Very well much so on the Facebook and the YouTube. They're both free. And we will need a story. You don't have to put your story publicly. Leave your story in the inbox of the Facebook of
Why should you get it?
Talk It Out. Leave it in the inbox. So it's not public. Tell your story as of why do you feel that you deserve, or your kid deserves, to be adopted from here. What I will do also, which is why I don't know exactly how many families this will end up to be, I will make a very important phone call. And I'm going to pitch this idea to a very important person that, you know, deals with certain stuff on a regular like this, and see what this person can do, how this person can help.
Excuse me.
I don't want to really get into speaking no names because I don't want to just, you know, put it out there before, you know, any work is done. So I'm going to do my part on trying to get extra help. But as of right now, we're accepting one family with the story. So leave that story in the inbox of why you think that your family, leave us the family lineup, who it is, for whether it's you, kid, leave us, you know what I'm saying, basically the rundown, kids of what age, parent of what age, you know, and just tell us why.
And within the next couple of days, I'm going to try to generate a form that you can fill out. But if you feel so inclined to respond from this video, he's telling you what's going to be on the form. So just send us what he's telling you. And then if you see this later on a replay, there may be a form in the description box that you can fill out, because I'm going to try to get that together within the next 2 or 3 days.
Absolutely. So right, as of right now, we got one. Until maybe later, we can probably do something where, you know, I can maybe link with, maybe make some connections to maybe possibly.
Yeah, we wanna adopt one family and feed a lot of the community. So we're also gonna try our best to do that little community plate giveaway.
Yeah, Thanksgiving.
It's not gonna be a whole lot, but it's gonna be enough to where the Lord and the community will know and see our heart, and we are genuine.
Absolutely.
And just want to pour into you guys, and we appreciate you immensely. So, as far as I'm concerned, that's it. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you so much for tuning in to this episode, the Dirty 30 episode of Time to Talk It Out, hosted by the dynamic and terrific T-Double and the joyful, generous, jovial Jen checking in. You know how to extra do myself, because don't do me because I do me. Make sure you are like, share, and subscribe to this channel, Time to Talk It Out podcast. Make sure you have liked, shared, and subscribed your favorite video from our individual channels chocolate drop here is Life of T double LYFEOFTDOUBLE. As well as, let's not forget T double TV. TDOUBLE
Under construction. If we're doing heavy work in there.
Make sure you just go like the videos that you see because you are a supporter.
It's under heavy construction, so.
Because so is Jen Checking In TV.
That's probably under heavy construction, but it has a lot of information there. It's a lot of things that you can. It's a yeah.
Well, thank you. It's a lot going on, but that's the whole problem.
It's a mansion. Over
That's
there.
the whole problem. It's finna be specialized and
That's a mansion.
sink down, niche
I mean,
down,
no,
and I'm
the
gonna
thing
start a
is-
couple of more pages so that
Yeah.
you guys could
Absolutely.
go where you want for what you want.
Absolutely.
You know
And I
what
feel
I'm
like-
saying?
and I
But
feel
thank you
like,
for shooting with us in the gym. Shoot with me in the gym on Jen Checking In TV.
Yeah, and I feel like more the merrier because you get to single out. So I think that is a thing. You know. So.
Yes. I'm thinking about even doing a karaoke channel. Just a lot. Like, I love you guys. I love
absolutely.
YouTube. I love the internet, even though it's Beyonce's internet, so I don't love that part. But I just like the global socialization part in the name of Jesus, okay? Yeshua, if you woke enough, okay? And yeah, that's it. That's all. We're going to wrap this up. Thank you guys again for clicking on this video. Make sure you subscribe to Talk It Out on Facebook. Follow us. I mean, you are the friend. You get it. Make sure you're subscribed to TTTIO podcast right here on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe to Jen Checking In TV. Travel Base.
Don't forget that one.
Yeah, because we finna take a trip. We had to postpone the ARC trip because I had car trouble, tickets, all kind of stupid shit that
Life
cost
is the
me
life.
about $1,000. The $1,000 that we was gonna spend on the trip.
What happens
So-
is life just be life sometimes.
Life be lifing with the LIFE. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, everybody. I'm sure everybody understand.
But it's coming soon. Okay,
Yeah,
so
listen, it's a lot of
stick
stuff
around.
in the making.
Love y'all.
We doing big things,
Big things popping.
and make sure y'all stay tuned. And and I got my boy Lil T Double on my latest video.
I love him.
Make sure y'all check that out too, man. T Double.
That's on Life of TW.
Yeah, T Double.
Make sure you like that video. Make sure you and comment and tell him how cute and talented and wonderful he is, and how much we want to see him more on his dad's channel. Pour into him.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's an amazing little boy. He's sweet. He's mannerable. Shout out to his mom. Shout out to his dad too.
Absolutely.
But shout out to his mom because
Absolutely.
great job, mom. Great job, dad. Great job, you guys.
But just make sure y'all check them pages out. Make sure y'all hit like, subscribe on all of them. First and foremost, make sure y'all hit like, subscribe on this one. You know what I'm saying? Okay. And so that's what happens on Dirty 30. You know what I'm saying? So you never know. You never know. You never know how it's gonna get, man. Peace, love, blessings. Peace, love, chicken grease.